Trouble.
Should I not go through the last chapter, or should I just go through this chapter?
John, just go to page 1.
Go to the current chapter, man.
First of all,
First
no one's gonna shout.
You man are barking orders still.
No one is
Yeah,
gonna
that's what I'm
shout.
saying. You man are barking orders still. I'm not gonna lie. It's a bit
I
wild.
can't lie. We're not established guys, man. We're still doing practice runs, innit? And I'm still using governance as well. So shit.
Not gonna lie. I say go back to the old chapter. 1072.
That's what I'm saying.
Why? That chapter
Just so we get a little prequel in it. What was dead about it, fam? Discuss.
Alright,
Use your
cool.
words.
Alright, prequel,
At prequel 7.2, innit?
Alright, cool.
John, I can't lie. This website you're using is wild. You need to upgrade you on that.
Huh?
In trouble.
This website you're using to read chapters is wild, fam. I need to upgrade you on that.
I'm
This is the official thing that he's
It's the
on.
official thing.
Yeah,
just
you shouldn't be
type
using
on
that
Google.
still.
And this is Viz. I can't. You can't be saying this isn't good, man.
To be honest, I don't even like reading Viz on my computer because
Same,
the way the frames are.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can't
so
zoom in
computer.
properly.
Are you mad?
Yeah,
so
I don't like
Dark
it.
Ages.
It's so annoying.
neither do I.
Use your phone.
But
I
you
use
know,
Oh yeah, I need to check my thing. I think it's Mango 1 or OnePiece.net. One sec, let me check. My thing crazy.
Can you see?
Yeah, I'm what kind of nonsense is this scroll bar to be turning pages and that?
Like John, we can see, but it's zoomed out. Like we need it zoomed in. Yeah,
Like this?
there we go. Yeah, is this the first panel or what?
the first panel of 1072.
Yeah, is that it?
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Really?
Wait,
It
what?
can't be. Like it looks like it's already started. You're on page 12, fam.
Huh?
Yeah, John's wild.
Where's my last?
You're on page 12. It's going the other way.
Yeah, John's wild.
This is confusing still.
That's what I'm saying.
Gee,
fam. You remember
the
using
Viz
these
is confusing.
trash sites. Message is official.
Yeah, this is
No, but
official.
it is
It's
official,
actually
though.
taken
It's
down.
just
Yeah, but it's trash though, man.
just go and read One Piece manga online, man.
That's what I'm saying. That's the one, man.
Yeah, the one with WW9.
Yeah. The net or something.
Give me a second. Let me stop recording this. What am I doing? Embarrassing myself.
OnePiece.com, blah blah blah.
Yeah, it's not even recording. I'm sorry.
No, it's
No,
fine. It's fine. It's organic.
Fam,
Man said he's
a thing no one's talking about though is you know these cover stories,
Yeah.
how they keep showing mads and what they're making.
These cover
You know, in
stories
1072 in the cover story, Caesar's holding a
Yeah,
devil fruit.
yeah.
You know?
Essay.
So it might be to do with how Miss Bucking is doing what she's doing, because her being a clone, what's to say? Like, we don't even know if the original Bucking was a fruit user or not. She might not be, and then the clone is out here using fruit. We don't even know what the makeup of this is. Yeah, and it's got me thinking that Weevil is a failed Whitebeard clone. Then the way
he is. I was meant to say in the chat, either Daryl or
it was me.
Either Worth or John Daryl. Yeah. Worth. So no, whoever said Weevil's a Whitebeard clone, 100% right. Still,
a failed Whitebeard clone.
Failed Whitebeard clone because of the way he looks. Of course.
100%.
And then if you look at Stussy, she obviously came out cute. So
which is it's mad.
Yeah, and the timeline's kind of confusing as well, because if she's been a spy for 22 years, it's like, is she a clone of Stussy when they made her and that's it? Because in 22 years, she don't seem like she's aged. But then again, a woman in One Piece 22 years ago just still look the same anyway. Like, if you were to look at Shaki 22 years ago, she probably looked the same as well.
But I saw that panel of what's her name of Caesar holding the fruit. That's right. Like,
it doesn't mean she's going to be cloned as an adult.
I saw it more as
a child.
Him, his sort of
because they have child clones now, isn't it? Like Hawkeye and all them and Jinbei and that.
But Stussy specifically is grown, isn't it?
Yeah, this has been 22 years.
No, but what's bugging me now?
Yeah, she hasn't aged. Yeah. So I'm thinking the clone that she is might not age, but I don't know. It's just
then what's bugging me is where's the real Stussy then? Where was she cloned from?
From Miss Bucking, isn't it? Weevil's mom, the woman that rolls around with Weevil.
Yeah,
Miss Bucking, Stussy, which is the same exact name.
Also,
Oh,
chapter 1073 says that she was part of
nah.
Scientist.
So
Yeah,
Bro.
yeah.
Read that again. No, we got it wrong. Read that again.
Yeah?
It says she's a freeloader. It says she's a freeloader of mads. So I think she was just
but she was
roll
there,
around with
innit?
them, man.
She was there, and
Nah.
her likeness was used in their experiment.
I think
She probably just wasn't a scientist.
Yeah,
she
you
was
see,
around.
hold on.
I think she used to beg
Hey, John,
bunk
stop
them,
scrolling
man.
down.
Yeah. But she was still there.
Stop scrolling down. Go back. Let's see the thingy. What's it called again? Scroll up. Yeah, you see, for me, look, you see that devil fruit. That's more like, I saw it more of like these are the kind of stuff that they've been working on. Like Caesar's been working on
they're trying to make more.
You got Thingy doing his weird stuff. And who's that guy? That's Judge's thing, isn't it? And him making his weapon. So I saw it more of like them back in the days, working on the things that they currently have now.
I get you. Like basically, showing how they started to where they're getting now.
What their area of focus, basically.
Yeah, makes sense. That makes sense. Because Caesar's hit with the devil fruit, so my man's got the weapon.
Just tell me when to scroll.
Oh yeah, you're right, Worth. Still.
Yeah.
Because if you look, Queen is doing potions and poisoning type shit. Then obviously Caesar with the smiles, and then my man with the weapon. Yeah, true.
And Judge with his funny weapon, fam.
See, this is the Queen I need in the flashback. Like as a Queen fan, I need a couple of these mad flashbacks. A young Queen. Nah, it's needed, man.
He went on shit. He was not needed. He was not on nothing.
Now, to be fair, the things with let's not blame.
And that's Judge's main actual weapon.
Yeah, let's not blame the thing. Let's not blame King or Queen or Jack. We should blame Oda, fam. Because these guys, like they should have lived.
Nah, man, I'm blaming the character, bro.
I can't blame the characters because the characters they don't have consciousness, fam. It's Oda that makes them do what they need to do. You feel me? So I feel like
but I just feel like the thing is, it's not even that he flopped. This part of the story, the opponents they came up against are just not those guys. I think going forward, now we're in the finals saga.
What do you mean the opponents they came up against?
So, Jack, King, and Queen being underwhelming, is only because that's what they are. Like,
no,
the only one I would say that could have definitely showed more is King. But
I don't
Jack,
think that's
Jack
because of who
Queen,
they are.
That's
man.
what they are, fam.
Hold on, why are we talking about?
I think it's because of the opponents. I think it's because of the opponents they came up against. That's number one. The opponents they came up against, and I think that it was just at the end of the day, all the rushing and bad writing. I don't think it's because of who they are.
I think Jack, as a fighter, his whole thing is that man is a juggernaut. Okay, cool, he's a juggernaut. He fought bare people, and then he lost eventually to Dakamomushin in Arashi. Like, that's calm.
Was this not meant to be chapter focus?
That it's calm.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't even think them two.
Are you talking about Queen and King and all them man again?
It would have been my man.
It don't matter, fam.
They're just recapping about the actual characters and Oda, basically general talk.
Plus, it's relevant to the chapter. We're just
because they saw Queen and cover story. Worth is just basically saying like he blames Oda because he thinks the characters could have shown more. Me and Daryl are basically saying, fam, there's no more that the characters could have shown in it because the characters are just there in it. So,
like that's who they are. Like,
Jack and Queen ain't Jack and Queen ain't getting any better.
Garcia on that man.
Yeah, Jack and Queen ain't getting any better, like really and truly. And if they did, it would look weird.
These guys, remember how these guys are supposed to have like they have strong devil fruits like Zohan, like and what are they called?
It don't matter, man.
No, but hold on though. Based on the expectations of our Zohans, like they can recover and all of that stuff. We didn't see that. That's what I'm saying. They were underwhelming, not because they couldn't perform. It's because like
it is though.
Yeah, but I would say,
bro. No, see, Daryl, wait. But bro, it is because they couldn't perform. It's like Fair enough. Fair enough. You can say like someone like Marco, or like someone's fruit that's like an abstract fruit, like Caribou, or what's my man's name that crosses his fingers? The block barrier fruit man.
Yeah.
The waste man that's
But
always simping over Luffy and that. Yeah, but like that kind of fruit. There's those abstract fruits, but that, I hate it when like people try to use that excuse of like to power scale people, like, oh, his fruit could do this and we didn't, he didn't get to do this move, and if he did this move it would have been this, it would have gone this way. Fam, just take it as what we see. We know, okay, if they have this level hacky, and they fought this person, they won, but when it came around to this person, it went a different way. Let's just look at it of what we've actually seen and what they're giving us, not what we're thinking, or not what we think their fruits can do or anything like that. If Queen's fruit can do self-healing from 0 or when he's dead to when he's 100%, if Queen fights Aikinu, he's not going to get a chance to use that move. It's not that, oh, just because he can recover, that automatically it's like Pokemon, like, oh yeah, you do one move, then I recover. Fam, man can just wipe man out. It doesn't matter if
Nah,
Marco has
I
like
hear what you're saying,
self-regeneration and
but
things like that.
if I was to counter that, I would just say, wait, but how come Big Mom, she had ACOC? How come she never used it against Law and Kid? You know how I mean?
Okay. Oh no.
I could make the argument.
I'm saying you
Is
can
that
say
because of
that.
who she is, or is it because
No,
of
no, no, no. I'm saying you could say
she got
that.
nerfed on purpose?
No, but I'm saying you can say that, but you saying that doesn't mean anything because it doesn't change Big Mom's
Nah,
power
true
level.
that. True that. Obviously,
It doesn't change. It doesn't change Kid and Law's power level. It doesn't change how the fight went. And also, we now can't now say, oh, if Big Mom would have used this, she would have won because fam, she lost. So all we can do is we can't say, oh yeah, her fruit is a mad thing. If she
nerfed.
if she took 20 years.
But she was nerfed though, so that leaves a bit of
she was nerfed.
Random
sour taste in your mouth. She didn't perform at her maximum potential or power.
Imagine,
on purpose.
No, there was no real fighting in both of these
story.
chapters, but we're still going back to power scaling, you know.
No, we're just fair.
Cool.
Let's move on.
Move on to panel.
What else are you gonna do, man?
John, why are you on page 10, fam?
I'm not on page
John's
10.
wild.
You're on page 3.
Look, you man will talk about power scale. I'm literally going down bit by bit.
Go back on
page 2 is nothing.
Then.
There's nothing else.
Page 2 is nothing. Page 2 is not. Page 2 is that trash page, isn't it?
Yeah. But someone enlighten me. Like, what's Boney's business, fam? Like,
hey, this is my favorite part of the chapter.
You know this hair. You know this hair. You know how she grew bigger.
Oh, wow.
Like what?
Man got cut off.
Wow, that's nuts. Coming like my DP's not Shanks, you know. That's
go on, John.
Like with Boney, she
it.
grew bigger. Yeah.
Man said Boney. Is it not? It's Bonnie.
It's Bonnie. Not gonna lie, it's Bonnie. Not gonna lie, it's Bonnie. No, but
that's what I said. I said Bonnie.
Play through it.
So her power, from what we know, she can get older and get younger, but hair, she looks like she's bulked up.
Yeah, I think she changes all ages in her body. So I think she can change the age of her muscles.
The maturity of her muscles.
Yeah, the maturity. I think it's all sorts of body augmentation. I was literally gonna say that's one aspect in terms of bone. I almost got me saying it now. In terms of Bonnie's powers, like her actual fruit is actually looking mad wavy. I had bare ideas of how it can be delivered.
Older doesn't like people with big legs because her legs are still skinny.
What is the name of her fruit?
Yeah, you're wild.
No idea.
Age fruit.
Have you lot clocked the weapon that she's using? Who does it remind you?
Sabo.
Is it Salah?
Nah, man.
I mean, Sabo. Sorry, the pipe.
Yeah, but
Sabo had the pipe.
Sabo. Let me just say this, yeah. Remember way back in the days, who remembers me when I used to think that Bonnie was gonna join the crew? Remember,
I've been hearing a lot of people saying that she could join the crew.
No, but a lot of people saying it now, but I've been saying it since. You don't remember?
I don't even remember.
I've
Where
been
did
saying
you
it
even
since.
get that from? Because
You don't remember?
I don't even know how you get.
I can't lie. I slightly remember worth saying that.
I'm not saying you didn't,
because
but
I've been saying
where did that come from? Like, how did you think Boney's joining the crew? That's kind of random.
I think it was from after Sabbath times.
Yeah, but I can't remember why though.
Man's trying to take credit for it, but can't back it up.
No, because it's been it's been like 10 years.
Alright, cool. Why you think? Yeah, my thing, fucking. I was gonna say, you see that big Kuma's paw thing that's in the lab.
Yeah.
Oh, his memories.
Yeah. We're not even at that panel yet.
Oh, say no.
Yeah.
What, are we going through it like that?
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, man. Might as well.
Oh, say no.
So what? Hell,
we're not even.
She's hit him. And with the pipe, but a bunch of costars and stuff that come out. I don't know what that is.
What's happening with his stomach?
I'm assuming that's part of her power.
I think that's how she slaps age out of you. Immediately after all those things come out, the man goes into a kid.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah, so I think she just like hits you with whatever object she has. She can channel probably her haki into it, put her fruit on it, and just basically slap the age out of you from.
I'm trying to find the name of her actual fruit.
I know. I'm sure.
To me, it's looking like one of them older original fruits. So like
what he says, I suppose these shiny doodahs.
Like I don't think it comes from any pop culture.
Yeah,
some of the shit he can do is different.
Yeah, like unique, innit? A unique take.
So all of the stars and all of the things that came out his stomach. So he said that that's a manifestation of the years that he's just lost.
Yeah, it's like when Big Mom takes your life from you and you actually you can see in physical form when she's actually taking it out. But
Big Mom only feels used to her full potential. Leaves a lot to be desired.
She's a woman.
What her power?
Yeah, Big Mom's power.
Oh, Big Mom's power.
Yeah.
That's not the last you've seen of Big Mom, though.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I rate Big Mom's power. I'm not gonna lie.
She's coming back. She's coming back.
It's not just her abilities. It's the fact that she has
ACOC.
her stick abilities, but she also has that physical strength and ACOs. It's Yonko's on a different level. Just
I know, man. Hey, do you remember back in school when when Mr. Prince used to say fucking Admirals are stronger than Yonko?
I didn't say that. You lot said every admiral. You said every admiral. You said every admiral was stronger than every Yonko, and I said no. That's what I said.
We said every Yonko is stronger than every admiral.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Yeah, 100%.
Let's go.
And I remember my point was if there were two Yonkos on an island and Admiral's not trying to rock up there.
But Kizaru asks Akainu every time if he can go by himself. But cool. Let's go.
We've seen Rob Lucci not ask for permission.
Can we scroll?
We know it's possible.
Can we scroll?
Say that.
No, but hold on. Before this time, if we just scroll back up quick, I just want to say, like, I don't understand. I keep wanting to call her Boney, fam. I'm gonna keep calling her Boney.
No, can you say it right, please?
Boney, like, it just keeps coming naturally, Boney. But what I don't understand is this girl. Yeah, she could have waited. She could have waited for them to get on the ship and escape before she can do her attacks. But then they're trying to escape, and she's trying to follow this guy around, trying to ruin the escape. Now, if you lot have read the next chapter, Vegapunk has disappeared. I wonder where he's gone.
Yeah.
I wonder where he's gone.
And no, they both disappeared.
Yeah, it seems like they used one of Kuma's flying ability and then ended up disappearing into maybe where Kuma is or somewhere. I don't know, but my annoyance with her is simple. why can't you just wait until you all escape and then you can talk to Vegapunk about your father? But I guess
you're saying that like she's a rational person. From her inception, she's been tapped. Like
it's just normal One Piece thing. You can't wait.
But I think the main reason why Oda did that was to get us to the point where we get to see Kuma's memories in the land.
For sure,
things like that.
That's gonna be a great flashback right there.
Yeah.
Because then we're gonna see how he met Dragon. We're gonna see more of the revolutionaries.
Yeah, I
we're gonna see
powers now. Like the fact that you can just like remove it from himself and just leave it there. Do you get what I mean?
It's
interesting power, you know. Like, you know what I mean? You can just
I feel like that was his deal between him and Vegapunk to where like that's his journal. Like you know how Odin had his journal thing. Like I feel like the memories there. That's Kuma's equivalent.
There's a theory going on that there's a theory. I don't know who said it, but someone said that. Trying to remember. So basically, what it is that the reason why Kuma's climbing the red line is because what Vegapunk.
Now wait, pause. Stop. Wait.
Yeah, stop.
Before you say anything, this is what I was trying to get onto to save him. This is my favorite part. Can we all agree that I was right? Kuma is on his way to the island. Can we agree this?
What island?
Man thinks he's getting props for that.
What island?
Coming to Egghead.
He's Egghead.
I'm tired.
I said this time ago. You man was saying he's on his way to Grand Line. What? He's reached Grand Line. Man's still going.
No, you were wrong at the time because hold on, you said he was at Egghead, but he wasn't at Egghead. He was on the red line.
No. Yeah,
but I said he wasn't going to Egghead because that should be obvious. But at the time, he was on the red line. Everyone knew he was going to Egghead because
But my point wasn't about where he was. I was wrong that I thought he already got there. My point was just that his intention was to go to Egghead because Bonnie and
1+1 equals 2.
Yeah, but I don't think he's going to Egghead. Look, let me hear this.
That's what I'm saying. You man was saying he's not going to Egghead.
We didn't.
That's what Worth said. Worth's the only one that replied to what I said. Worth's the one that corrected me. Said he's on the red line. Then when I went back to the chapter and I saw, he just arrived at the red line. Fair enough. But after that, go back to the chat. After that, I still said, yeah, he's going Egghead though.
1+1 equals 2.
Okay, but you see what happened there? You said it. You don't get no props if you don't say it. What you do is you don't say anything, and then when something that happens, like everybody knew what happened.
Luffy's gonna be the pirate
next time. Okay, but now you said it. But that's something that's obvious. You're saying something obvious that even Luffy has said in the story. Say something that say something original, and then we'll give you props.
Zoro's gonna get a black blade.
That's not original.
Quams, remind me of what it is that I said and about.
No, but what did you want to say? Why he's not going to Egghead?
I can't remember.
No, you said you're just
saying he's not going to Egghead.
Worth, you're just about to say why he's not going to Egghead.
Oh, that's because this is what I heard from a theory. This is not my theory. Someone basically said that what Vegapunk did was he took. You see that giant soldier? You see that giant robot soldier that's there in Egghead, and Vegapunk doesn't know what to do with him, and he doesn't know he's basically a robot from like in the ancient days. Do you not know the robot I'm talking about?
Well, before you say
the one with the big sword.
Before you say anything, this just came to my head. Do you think the memories of Kuma could be implanted into the robot?
This is the theory I'm trying to explain.
Okay, so
yeah. So let me continue. So you remember that you lot know the robot I'm talking about? Yeah. So that robot, what it is that Vegapunk basically used Kuma's power to remove that robot's memory and implant it into Kuma. And that's why, and because that robot giant, his story was basically he was trying to get to the red line. And so the reason why Kuma is trying to get to the red line is because they used Kuma's power of memories. They removed it out of that giant and put it in Kuma. And that's why Kuma is acting this way. That's the theory. Does that make sense?
cool theory.
Yeah.
I have a different theory.
Yeah, that's the theory that's going around, but yeah, it's not bad still. John, you're going down too quick.
Because you're talking about the memories, so I'm just dropping to where you're most relevant.
I had a different theory.
You're a bit quiet still, Quan.
You hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a different theory for Kuma overall, and it was more. I thought, obviously, because of him being captured and all that experiments, because of whatever tribe he's from or whatever island he's actually from, innit? I thought Vegapunk basically wipes his memory. That bubble is basically like a journal for either Bonnie or whoever would come along and not understand why he had to give up his memory. So obviously, I think now Bonnie. What do you say?
Noah in the background, hold tight, Noah.
Hold tight, he's chilling. But yeah. So I think that memory thing is basically like a journal of all information that either Kuma's collected from having intel from obviously being inside the government and being the government's dog or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah. I think it's just information of either from the moment when he's making the decision to give up his memories, but also information he's found out since that Vegapunk wants to obviously collect. But I think he can't. Vegapunk can't access the memories without touching it, which is why he was explaining that memories, the link between memories and pain. So I think Bonnie's actually going to touch it to get the memories, but she's going to go through that immense amount of pain. So that would be her little kind of
Yeah, but it's
sub
memories though. How can memory cause
Mental pain.
pain?
Mental.
mental pain. It's like let's say Kuma went through. Let's say Kuma went through torture and was like under agony and in those memories.
Yeah.
With his fruit, it can probably extract the pain he was feeling at that time.
Yeah. Do you think it could? Do you think it
so
could transport her to like not to the past? Do you think it could like the memory?
Bro, I don't think it's a transporting thing, man. It don't transport. I don't think it transport at all. I think literally once she touches it, it's like when Zoro took Luffy's pain, and when immediately he touched the bubble or immediately he accepted it, then his whole body started rattling around. I think it's literally just going to be a flashback for her in her head of when she touches it. She'll feel all the pain from it, and then while she's feeling that pain, she'll now be reliving the memories of seeing why, like literally reliving how the conversations Kuma was having with Vegapunk and seeing the conversation that way.
Yo, thinking about it, Kuma's
just to add my 2 cents. You know, Kuma looked like a bad man back in the day.
A bad man.
He looked like a bad man.
Yeah, he looks
cool. Look at this man.
Your Kuma's power is interesting. It's like powerful. Could you imagine like he could extract his own pain that he took from the battle and make his opponents eat it, fam? You know what I mean?
Word.
Yeah, like this guy, he could be injured and just extract his own pain and make his opponent eat it. Literally, fam. That is actually a powerful.
You might think he said he looks like Aokiji there.
Yeah, he does still. It looks like the giant version of Aokiji.
And slightly like Blackbeard as well.
This is racist. Man thinks everyone with black hair looks the same.
How's that racist? That's racist to even say. It's racist to even say because you said black people with black hair is a race.
Yeah, that's how white people talk about their own people. You know, blondes and brunettes are basically like a race to them.
It's not even just memories, fam. It's also imagination.
Don't tell the fans that I'm not white. I'm trying to get fans, bro.
Wait, what imagination?
Like read just that panel that is on.
Yeah, no, he's not saying that.
No, I know, but it's a possibility. If he can extract his memories, it's a possibility that he can extract his imagination as well.
That's crazy.
Wild. That's actually wild.
What would that mean? What would imagination mean? What would that mean?
Joy boy.
Let's not go there right now. Like
that's it.
Extracting your imagination, but what would that mean with Kuma's?
I don't know. Like extract like if he imagines that he's
convinced you. I'm convinced you man haven't read this specific chapter properly. It is literally Joy Boy. Joy Boy is imagination.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about Joy Boy. Joy Boy.
No, I hear what you're saying.
I'm just asking, what would it mean to extract imagination with Kumi's powers?
Manifest it. If you were to imagine, fire, Kuma could literally extract fire from how you imagine
from his
it.
mind and just
it's just a manifestation. He's just saying stuff like pain,
this sounds
stuff like imagination, memories, giving it a physical form.
I know you didn't finish Bleach, but this is Gremmy's power. What anything he imagines basically comes.
Yeah, the imagination power. Yeah.
That's Joy Boy. He's an imagination
Grammy
thing.
done it first.
Yeah, wait, hold on. I want you to explain that to me in a bit, Quams. But I just
Joy Boy thing.
Yeah, the Joy Boy thing with the imagination, because I feel like that's far-fetched. But let me hear it in a bit. But I was gonna say, John, it's the difference between the the Grammy fruit and Kuma's fruit is that Grammy's fruit it's just out of nowhere. But obviously with the Kuma fruit, there seems to be like a process behind it, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Like this is what the fruit does, this is what the ability does, and this is like the extension of it. Whilst Grammy is just out of random, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but anyway, yeah, go on.
Well, imagine.
You look, go on. What do you mean? Like, what do you mean? Wait, John, stop going down. Keep it to that panel, because he's about to explain how the imagination part is talking about Joy Boy.
No, I'm not saying this is talking about Joy Boy. When he was saying, when John asked, how it might, like stuff like imagination can have like a physical form. I was saying it's basically Joy Boy, isn't it? It's basically Luffy's fruit.
I think Luffy's fruit. It's only it should only still be limited. It should still be limited.
It's already been an hour.
Yeah.
It should still be what?
It should still be limited.
And everything is limited to a point.
It's kind of like Grammy from Bleach was not limited. Bro.
Different anime. Yeah. I'm saying in One Piece, everything is limited to a point. It's just that point isn't what it should be limited to. So no, Joy Boy's fruit, yes, it is limited. He can't just like make a whole new world in his hand. But in terms of in One Piece and what it actually is and what he can do, it's not really limited.
You think he can move like Green Lantern, yeah?
Green Lightning?
Green Lantern.
In a sense, yeah. I think if Luffy's in the middle of a fight and he's fighting, I think if he's fighting someone like Aikinu, Aikinu goes full magma and starts doing his magma punches into the air. I can see Luffy turning his whole body into a rug and just wrapping it around Aikinu to put out the fire. It's literally whatever he imagines can be done. It's however he wants to do it.
Yeah, that fruit is crazy still.
Yeah, it's not like when people was like, oh yeah, like the limitations, and I've seen Bear Theory saying, yeah, but he can do this, but he can't do that. Like Vegapunk, I said like that chapter, Vegapunk literally said it when he saw Luffy and Lucci, and he was like, oh, I've recognized this, like it has the same form as one of the gods or whatever from back in the day that he's heard about. But when he was describing it, that's literally it. Warrior of liberation, whatever. He goes around just putting smile on people's faces. Whatever he wants, he wills it. Like if you wish it, he does it just to put a smile on your face. Is whatever. If it's cloudy, he'll just draw a sun and just bring out a sun. Like he's literally.
What happened to Mr. Prince?
I'm smoking a cigarette. Kuroashi.
I'm about, innit? I'm just listening. Man's lurking.
Listening. This is off.
You're working?
I said lurking.
Oh, you're lurking, fam.
No, I'm listening. What one thing Worth said that was actually interesting. What was you saying? How what? That robot in Vegapunk's lab place.
Yeah.
You're saying Kuma took the program. No, you're saying Vegapunk took the programming from him and put that shit on Kuma.
It's not the programming. You know how? It's not my theory, by the way. It's what I heard on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
It's not the programming. I can't remember who said it, but it's Kuma's ability to extract memories out of things, right? So the idea is that Vegapunk used Kuma's ability to extract the memories of that robot and took that memory and implanted it in Kuma, and that's why Kuma
to fulfill the same mission
and to fulfill the same mission, and that's why he's up there, because that robot also did this exact same thing that Kuma's doing now.
Yeah, facts. And because they said the robot tried to climb the Grand Line 200 years ago or something.
Yeah, and that's the exact thing that thing is doing now.
Yeah, that's kind of mad, actually. That's some good shit.
Yeah, it sounds good, but yeah, we
need.
Have you man clocked? Yeah. I kind of
took off the page.
I'm coming. I'm trying to set up a new.
I'm coming. All right. Cool.
But what's it? Have you man clocked? Yeah. Oda's literally setting up. Oda's literally setting up a mad roster. Like Oda is making sure when we leave this island, when we go, whoever we buck next, we're about to buck.
It's gonna be mad,
next,
yeah.
And it's about to be lit.
That's why I'm not pressed about King and Queen, because
a mad one.
You've got Saint J Garcia Saturn moving. When Gorōsei leaves,
you can't be thinking of the future. You can't be
I have another one.
You can't be thinking of the future to determine like the performances of the characters from the previous arcs. Like we were in that arc, and they were meant to.
I feel like going into the final saga, the way Sanji and Zoro dispatched of them boys is calm. We're going into the final saga. Like this is the power level we're at.
Do you watch the final saga?
Not when it makes the current antagonist of that arc like the biggest saga in the new world.
Yeah, but
technically speaking, wouldn't this be the final saga? Aren't you talking about the arc?
No, I'm talking. The final arc was
the
first saga.
Don't forget, it's the Yonko saga.
No. Wano is the final arc of the Versus for Yonko saga.
Now we haven't gone through Blackbeard and we haven't gone through Shanks.
But Blackbeard's story is not to be concluded in the Versus for Yonko arc.
Yeah. The Versus 4 was only
just competition.
It's Kaido.
What's the name of the actual arc? Because I thought it was just called the Yonko saga.
This is probably just called the Egghead arc, but go.
No, I'm talking about the saga. I'm talking about the final saga. Is a combination of a bunch.
It's called the final saga. That's what the editors have been calling it.
Yeah, it's just the final saga.
It's just called the final saga.
Fam, man, got another talking point. You see, big man at the top, that Kizaru 70. I think.
What the chapter 7?
Then hurry up, man. You man talking to me about saga and not saga, man. No one cares about the saga, man.
John, what are you doing?
Hold on. I don't like how you man are trying to order me. What do you think I'm trying to do?
Nobody's ordering you, man.
I lied. Just send a link, bro. What the hell?
Chop.
I'm trying to set up the thing, man. Saying hurry up. Like,
I said order.
What do you want me to do?
What, you think you're a Seraphim, fam? You're a Seraphim, fam. We've got the authority chip,
fam. That Seraphim, he was pressed by Zoro, though.
Yeah.
The first time I see a chink in their armor, they saw Zoro.
He was sweating. He was sweating.
We'll talk about that when we get to it. Let me vent, fam.
That was mad.
Zoro said, Zoro said,
literally, Zoro said, I
was like, this one still got a bit of human left in him.
Hey,
I've sent the link, by the way.
You know, that Mihawk Seraphim, he's the strongest, and he's very dangerous. That kid is dangerous.
Yeah.
As King of Lightning will call it, DC. His DC, the way he's just chopping like the landscape. Hey, it's mad.
I've sent the links.
What?
He's strong, fam. Oh, you sent the thing. I'm always the first to get there.
That was never the first.
Someone clap.
Yeah. You weren't even first this time.
No, I was trying shit. I came last. I was just saying this before.
No, you're not last. We're still here, you know.
I know we're still last, isn't
it? We're still here, you know. We'll come back tomorrow.
Hey, did you man see how fast Mr. Prince got there though in the chapter? You man sleeping on the wrong guy, fam.
Can't lie. It was quite quick.
Got there fast as shit.
Hey, but you man. Wait, John, are you recording?
Yeah.
Yeah, chapter 1073.
Oh,
Let's
Senna.
go.
1073. Whoa. Where you might want to start?
Just go panel by panel, innit? Just
Can you see my
go
screen?
down slowly and whatever. Innit?
Nah.
Not yet.
It's coming.
Remember, it's present now, yeah? This is a bit of...
Oh, I remember Saint Fist now, you know. Hey, I remember Saint fucking...
You remember saying this?
Like, you're 9, you're 10 kind of times.
Nah, not year 10. I think I removed it when I got to year 10. Because I think a lot of people clocked. They were saying, yo, people were laughing at Saint Fist.
Can you see my screen?
Why did you fuck with Saint Fist? Like, what was it?
Nah, because of the anime I was watching. I told you about the anime, the manga, but you lot ain't even interested in it like that.
What was it? That Fist of the North Star thing?
Nah, History's Strongest Disciple. King
what, you watched that shit back then?
Yeah, I watched it back then.
I worth, you know, I got the manga.
That's I think that shit is on Amazon still.
Saint Fist though. What did you say?
I got the manga for History's Strongest Disciple.
You've got the manga?
Yeah, someone gave it to me.
Oh, is it? Who?
My friend.
That's
he
random.
just gave it to me. He was like, yeah, I got this. I was like, yeah, I got it. So what, we finished
off
this
volume, just
1072 or we going to 1073?
73.
All right. Nothing
We
really
didn't even
happens.
finish 72.
What even happened at the end?
You man didn't even understand what Vegapunk was talking about. He has the ability
see the screen though, right?
To, you know, things that are not tangible. He has the
Yeah,
ability
we know.
to
We were
make them
talking
tangible.
about this when you were muted.
Yeah, I was listening, but you lot was talking about manifestation and making fire and shit. I'm like, wait, nah.
No, that was the imagination part.
Nah, imagination, bro. You weren't even listening.
Oh, you weren't talking about
this guy was eating bowl.
Nah.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, then Kuma's not about to just bringing out fire and shit.
We know that, bro.
Yeah, what else? Go on.
We weren't talking about Kuma's fruit. We're talking about what Vegapunk said about when he said that he thinks that the same way Kuma's fruit can bring out pain, it can work with imagination.
So what? No one wants to talk about like Kaku, no?
Kaku
no, we
slept,
have to talk
man.
about
He's moist. He's moist.
It's sad,
but I said it.
It's sad with Kaku because, you know, I'm still a Kaku fan, right? But it's sad.
You were a fan before.
Like, once I seen that he had awakening,
he's a scourger.
Once I seen he had awakening, it took the prestige down for me.
Mm-hmm.
Then he got put to sleep.
The prestige of awakening.
Yeah, I'm like
when I saw
full body on.
I was like,
full body
I didn't want him to have it still. I wanted Lucci to have that by himself still.
It comes with like full body haki.
Yo, but are you lot missing the main thing though? Zoro knocked down a nigga with awakening. He coated his nose and all of that stuff, and he still
Worth, you need to stop, man.
But when he tried to come through with the nose gun. Yeah, but Zoro's
he knocked him
different
down.
level to Kaku. He's at
that's what I'm saying. Worth, you need to stop, man. It's just because he has awakening doesn't mean nothing, man. Kaku's still trash.
No, I know. I'm just saying. I'm actually.
No, he's just saying. You know, because remember, these men used to be rivals. Like, that was a hard fight.
Nah, it wasn't. It was mid. It was mid.
Nah, it was an easy Asura win still.
That was not easy win. Come on, man. Did you not watch the fight?
After Asura, he was done, man. He was fighting with Usopp on his arm, bro. What are you on about? And he was fighting. He was fighting him and Jabra.
Mid-diff, I would say mid-diff, yeah, is like Zoro versus
Mr.
Zoro
One
versus like
King.
No, that's high diff.
King.
No, that's not mid diff.
Zoro versus King is not mid diff.
I still think it's high diff. It's not.
I would say that's mid diff. Mid diff.
It's high diff. It's high diff but it's just like it's a high level fight.
Yeah, I guess I have to agree with you. I'll say Kaku's mid diff. Yeah, because Zoro was really
man, mid.
Yeah, I guess. But still, it was still a good fight though, shit. And look at and now they can't have a good fight because if Zoro gets a little bit serious,
no one wants to see a fight.
And Kaku's using his strongest.
No one wants to see
back then, you know, it only got quick when Zoro put on the headband. Now, Man was sleeping. He still
No
woke
one
up
wants
to
to mention
slice.
anything about Stussy having wings.
You know the thing about Stussy? Yeah,
That's why I wanted to.
Like, what do you man think the devil fruit could be?
It's a vampire fruit, obviously, but I don't know.
Why is it obvious?
What it's supposed to be.
She's got fangs and the vampire wings.
Yeah, she has fangs and a bat, and she bit him from behind like a vampire.
Yeah, but I thought that's because
she was the
be a
first.
bat fruit.
I
It could
assume
be
it's because she put sea prison stone lipstick.
Vampire.
What?
I thought it's because she put sea prison stone lipstick on and immobilized them.
Bro, haven't you watched Vampire Diaries?
Am I gay?
It's a vampire, man.
First of all,
it's a vampire, man.
Wait, John, say that again. She put what?
She put on lipstick. She put on lipstick to bite.
Sea prism.
She put on
and
then sea stone. Yeah,
so then that means she isn't using poison. Then if Oda's making a point to make her use that, then it's not poison, right?
Because if she is a vampire, that means she also has a human fruit. Or
why?
Because
she's a clone. What are we on about?
A vampire would probably
be a human fruit.
Yeah, I guess
exactly. So that means...
well, a vampire is not a human though. They're a vampire, so it should be a mythical.
It'll be a human fruit model vampire.
It should be a mythical Zoan.
Which is be human fruit and still be a mythical Zoan. Because Luffy is a mythical Zoan.
Yeah, because you're right.
But with a vampire should be a paramecia, not a Zoan.
It shouldn't.
Why? It's only increasing physical.
It would be a Zoan because it's a living thing. It's a person, isn't it? Like Chopper's fruit is a Zoan.
Like if Luffy's fruit is a Zoan, Chopper's fruit is a Zoan, and Sengoku's fruit is a Zoan, a mythical Zoan.
Yeah.
I assume it is anyway. Then Stussy would be a mythical Zoan, assuming she's a vampire, but I don't think she's a vampire anyway. But if she is,
what do you think she is then?
A bat.
What do you think she is?
I have no idea.
Now, 2023, we need to stop doing that.
Why?
No, we can't do that anymore. Because how does that make any sense? I can't record like that. I can't say something. You say no, I think it's wrong. Then when I say okay, cool, what do you think it is? You say I don't know.
Yeah, that's the whole
point.
No, it's not the whole point. How is that the whole point?
Yeah, the whole point is we're debating, we're disagreeing and agreeing at the same time.
Yeah, so you give me your point of view. Don't just tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah, I said I don't think she put poison. I said she used lipstick to put them down, and I don't think she's a bat because it's just
but before that, that's not how. No.
Okay, what do you think it
is? But I don't know.
Yeah, it's not poison.
She's got wings. That's all I know.
Wow. So she got wings. She has fangs. She bites.
Bro,
she draws
the only people in the series have wings. But it don't mean they're bats. Literally, there's bear man with wings.
I know.
Scorpions have wings.
So John, you're saying
wings.
John, are you saying
King has wings?
Yeah, I know that. So what I'm saying, instead of being scared to be wrong,
I'm not being scared
have
to be
wrong.
I don't think she's a vampire because I think it's stupid.
Mm-hmm. So what do you think is the most likely for it to be?
I don't know, bro. I'm waiting.
So you're not. So you're saying you have zero idea of any guess. Gun to your head, you cannot guess
I don't
anything.
need to guess what she is. I don't think she's a vampire because it seems kind of dumb to have a vampire in One Piece series because it's a bit out there personally for me. Like a dumb.
I'm saying that
a vampire. One of the two.
She could be a bat, fam.
She's probably a bat because of the
same thing. What are we on about?
Vampire is not the same. They don't have the same skill set.
It can be the same thing. It can be the same thing.
God.
You know how old it is.
You can put them both together easily.
You can put them.
It's the exact same thing, man.
A vampire is a human with powers.
But she could be a vampire.
John,
she turns into a flipping.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not arguing about.
Have you watched Castlevania?
I'm not arguing about.
I've watched a couple episodes.
No, anything that has a semblance of anything that has some reality, some form of reality in the real world. I don't want to.
Yeah, that was.
I can't lie, when I was watching Attack on Titans, fam, I couldn't sleep. There was one night where I couldn't sleep, fam. Every time I'm sleeping, all those fat titans will just come to my mind, and I'll get scared.
That's when you get engrossed in the show.
Remember when we
That's
were
when you're
shooters?
reading
I
or
did
watching,
binge
yeah,
it,
and you
though.
feel
I
like you're
did
in the
binge
ark.
it.
Remember
Yeah,
when
you
we
have
were
to binge
shooters,
that
yeah,
to
and I
I
feel
read
did
that
binge
chapter.
it.
them ones where you're in the
with
ark.
beast titan, and then I went home.
Yeah, I did binge it.
I read that chapter with the beast titan,
Say that
and I
again.
went home.
That
Bro.
shit be
I still
demonic.
had like 2 periods.
Oh,
I
when
went home.
John saw the Beast Titan at Shooters Hill.
Yeah, I went
Don't
home after I
kill
read
me.
it. I went home. I had two periods left. I said, nah, man, this is peak.
Hey Zeke, yeah. You know, I used that manga was just so eerie. The way it was drawn
It
and
was
shit.
weird, man. The way they used to draw the
You
eyes.
know, and catching up on that, yeah, reading
no
that
eyes
back in
behind
the
the
day, it was
glasses
so
and that.
different. Like, because all I knew was shonen, happy-go-lucky kid story, friendship. Nah, here your friends die. It was like, it was a shock.
Yeah, a couple of niggas
But I
died
dropped it.
on that, man.
Yeah, like I haven't been able to finish season 3. It's to me, it's just gotten too complex. Like the backstories of
so
how
much
the
in
leave
it.
it into
yeah,
Attack
how
on
the
Titan.
And
Titans
then,
We're not trying to
you
leave
know,
it.
when you go far enough,
If you want to talk about Attack on Titan, we'll leave that to the
far
end.
enough.
Now, one second.
You basically find out, yeah, that all
Wait,
it is a political struggle.
No, but do you know what it is? I like the theme of political struggle. I like it. All the corruption. This is what we talk about, innit? Like, this is what's like the reality in the real in real world and stuff like that. I like it, but it's too much. Like the backstories behind the Titans and all of that. It just feels like it's too complex, and it feels like it's driven.
I wouldn't even say so, because it's their, you know, it's their creation story. It's the creation story for that world.
Yeah. I know, you know, but for some reason it's put me off, and I still don't know why.
That's weird.
Because Titans are buzz.
They are butters, but it's like I'm talking about the origin story of it. It's like
the actual
it's
writing.
put me off.
Oh, you mean origin story of the Titans with like the devils and shit?
The story of Ymir and how she was able to, you know, make these 12 powers, and then
it's kind of
don't spoil it. I'm only on season 3, like halfway through, but I know a little bit of what's happened.
Just carry on watching until to the end and tell me what you actually think, because things are going to develop.
Put off.
It's the type of thing where it's going to be sitting there forever. So whenever you're ready,
whenever I'm ready,
type of thing. Because there's no demand. No one's going to be belling you off. Say, you need to read this Attack on Titan. You saying you're on season
Attack on Titan.
I can't even tell you what's happening
version of Game of Thrones,
because I just don't know like that. I'll have to actually get up and
Attack on Titan is the anime version of Game of Thrones. I'm telling you. Attack on Titan.
Nah. Game of Thrones is just.
Attack on Titan is serious.
Head and shoulders.
Serious.
No, you can't put Attack on Titan and Game of Thrones in the same sentence.
I can.
Like, have some respect.
I can, because IMDb does it.
For George. Nah.
Who's IMDb? I mean,
oh wow.
What do you mean? No, I know IMDb. Wow. Relax. I know IMDb. Like, what do you mean? John, what do you mean?
You know this is recorded.
Yeah, it don't matter, but that was like I know IMDb. I just didn't understand what he was saying. John, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean?
Attack on Titan is it's the highest rated show on IMDb, or it was.
Oh, is it?
I don't know if it still is, but it was, and I think the lowest rated episode it has is like 8.6.
Can't lie, yeah. If you get your kind of your main actual source of watching stuff or judging shows,
it's just a thing. It's not serious, man.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying if that's your main source of getting that, then you lack knowledge still.
Now it's a good reference point.
IMDb's not bad.
Me,
it's actually not.
IMDb's not bad.
It's actually trash.
It's not.
Everything, honestly, everything is between 5.5 and 7.5.
Yeah, because most things are average.
Everything. Okay.
Well, you trying to say Attack on Titan's average, yeah?
Nah, fam, we will go into a whole spiel about IMDb and change the narrative of a podcast, fam.
Nah, but political corruption, like, do you know what was fun when I was watching?
That's what it comes down to.
It is, and I like
Somalians that. And the
team, because it's relevant. It's relevant. I feel like it's relevant right now. Yeah,
the man says Somalians.
No, Malians. I thought you said that as well.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I was like, wait, hold on, what?
Yeah, this is recording you.
What are you reading from?
Like, I wish.
So I was thinking, what's my reading?
I wish
from?
like season 3 halfway through. I wish like it was extended. You know, like the coup d'etat that they did. It was too short for me. the coup d'état that they did with the government. Remember the fake?
What are you talking about? The
king?
Marlins?
The what?
No, Aaron and them, man.
Yeah, Aaron and them. I'm talking about season 3, like halfway through when they did a coup d'état against the
that
false
is
king.
foreign. Where they
Hey, that's early, man.
Have you seen when they killed
even how far
have they killed a certain member of the military police? Not the military police.
Yeah,
I don't want to say his name. I don't want to say his name just in case he hasn't seen
it. We're all probably on the final season and worse on season 3, so we shouldn't even be talking about.
It's season 3 then season 4. That's it. Part 1 and 2. Is it that deep?
But is the final season 4?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, season 4, but it's been split up into parts.
Yeah.
Oh, okay then.
Season 4 part 2.
You know what? As a side note, what I don't like about modern anime, is how they do the seasonal shit right now. Because out of all these new shows, nah, man. When I found this Jujutsu Kaisen, I was loving the show. It was giving me them old school anime.
Oh my god, that's my shit.
And then it's this fucking season shit. Yeah, I need my chapter a week and my episode a week.
They can't do that anymore.
So imagine me now, when Jujutsu Kaisen. So what? I feel like it's been 2 years. It probably hasn't been 2 years.
It's only been like
it's been a year.
It's been a year, yeah. And then I'm gonna watch, I'm gonna watch like 10 episodes. And I'll come on like over 3 weeks.
But you do that for like Game of Thrones and normal TV shows. Trust me, you'd appreciate it. You appreciate it because the quality. I know. But
this is a forum.
And seasonal, but
this is a forum that have a format where they used to give man chapter a week, episode a week.
Seasonal.
I don't want to revert.
If One Piece
it's a different era. You can't do it that way anymore because a lot of anime studios.
If Jujutsu Kaisen was coming out with a chapter and an
but they can't do that anymore because anime back in the day, anime studios used to take on only a couple projects at a time. Now they take on a lot. Plus, with filler, if you do it once a week, you're gonna end up with a lot of filler, and you're gonna end up with poor quality episodes.
Yeah, that's true. Like, I'd rather take seasons rather than like weeks.
So,
bro, have you seen Boruto? That is the worst thing to ever come out.
So if you were catching up on One Piece now, you're telling me you would prefer for it to come out in seasons?
If the quality is high, sure. Like right now, this quality has been quite average.
It's because that's what we
and I can use that time. I can use that time to
One Piece.
I can use that time to watch other stuff.
Have you not?
You just got to get used to it.
I know for a fact.
Think about it. One Piece is literally one chapter per episode.
If One Piece is coming out seasonally, when we were in year 11 and everyone's all catching up and getting into the anime buzz, I know that if One Piece was going on year breaks. When niggas was first reading anime,
no way.
It's a different era, isn't it?
I'm not reading that. Impossible.
It's the same thing. If One Piece, this is controversial. This is controversial, but if One Piece started airing again from scratch, from like now, it would get cancelled, right? It wouldn't make it
because it's trash.
Like it just wouldn't make it. Like One Piece, if it started airing now from scratch, from episode 1. Like weekly, it's not making it.
Why?
Because if you think about a lot of shonen anime now, it hits you straight away because it's seasonal.
Do you know what
One Piece was good because it started in an era where they were allowed to have hundreds of episodes.
No, because all it takes in this era is great visuals. That's all it takes.
No, but One Piece, it's not punchy. It's not.
That's all it takes.
Punch.
Look how
there's
these
no punch at the beginning.
Kissing Demon Slayers are.
Bro, you're dropping it if you're seeing Buggy weekly.
And then now no one talks about Demon Slayer ever again. They were gassed off it because the animation. If One Piece was to come out now,
but it hits you with a punch straight away. Bro? Yeah, remember Orange Town and all that stuff. Fighting Buggy, it's getting cancelled.
Nah, man.
Don Krieg,
Don Krieg, them man, that syrup village.
Oh my god, Usopp's the guy with the scissors fingers.
It's getting cancelled.
Usopp's Island.
It's allowed. The reason One Piece has got so far.
You man. I saw a theory about that. Apparently, that Usopp's Island. That guy, I can't remember his name now, but but I can't remember the guy's name. He used to wear a suit. Kuro, that's it. Yeah, Captain Kuro.
That guy's the worst villain in the series.
Bad boy.
Him. Yeah. You see, someone, I think it was a Joy Boy theory. He must have brought up that back in the day, obviously, in that arc, Kuro had something that was similar to the Minx with their moon thing, innit? That when the full moon comes out, then they start getting aggressive. Their physical attributes get stronger. I think you just brought that correlation. That's actually a mad thing, innit? But
do you know why it's a bad theory?
What's the theory? I haven't even said the theory. What's the theory?
But no, because I'm following it, innit? But the thing is, the reason why that can't be true is because Kuro, he only has his epithet has all his epithet and his characteristic is that of a cat. It has nothing to do with him actually being a cat. So the moon wouldn't actually be affecting him. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, not literally.
But
and
what
his
are you?
Whole crew had that cat theme.
No, but he actually said it that he's affected by the moon.
Yeah, he did say that in the dub.
He did say.
Yeah, no, he did say that, but I'm saying I'm confused because you're clinging on to. I haven't even said the theory. There's no theory. There's no theory. I was just saying that's a cool thing. Just that that link because you guys mentioned it. The something back in the day. I just remember that. But fast forward on that subject of the moon thing. You see this Saint Saturn, Donny.
Yeah.
I think
Jay Garcia. Wait, whoa. Slow down there. We're talking about Saint J Garcia Saturn.
Are we going through the chapter because I'm at the beginning?
We'll call him. We'll call him.
Are we going through
we'll
the
call
chapter?
him SJ. We'll call him SJ. We'll call him SJ.
What? I fuck with that.
Are we going through the chapter?
Yeah.
SJ Garcia. Oh my days. SJ Saturn.
Sounds like
SJ Saturn.
All right. You know, based off what Stussy does here, you know when she does the paper arts, it sounds like a ninja technique, but the heartbreak after image. Now you could probably guess what type of power she has from that. What type of power do you still think she's a vampire, or do you still think she's a bat based off that technique?
She's a vampire.
She could still be a vampire using a Kempo technique, innit? That could be some. That could be some technique.
Or an after image, it could be a play on words because she's a vampire and shouldn't have a reflection. She can move so fast that she just leaves an after image. So he thinks he hit her, but she's a vampire. Moves so fast, stealth.
How strong are we seeing her?
She's not strong.
She's strong.
She's not strong. She even said she's not strong to be fighting these men.
She didn't say that fighting them head on would be a problem or something like that.
Yeah, she said that. She said both of them are strong enough that
but it's like a
problem fighting head on.
No disrespect to the women, women usually aren't strong. And plus,
that's fair.
And plus, she's also said, "I'm not fighting you, man. I'm not saying she's weak, but she's not strong that we need to be debating."
Is she the person that Vegapunk was on the phone to the other week?
Yeah, she was on the phone.
Yeah, she is. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, it must be her.
How could it be her though when she was literally next to Kaku and Lucci?
And then she answered the phone and says, "Yeah, come."
I lie. but whatever.
Look, so she now puts on lipstick, and Lucci says, "Sister." She puts it on.
She don't put on lipstick. She didn't.
Yeah, she don't. She touches him with it.
Where did you? Lipstick.
Joel, what chapter did you read?
That's what I was very confused. It's right in front of you.
But I said, what chapter did you read? Because earlier you said that she put on lipstick and kissed him.
Yeah, I was talking about 1073.
Where?
But she hasn't put on lipstick though, John.
There's lipstick in her hand right now.
But she just touched him with it. She didn't kiss him.
My lips.
I didn't say she kissed him.
She touched him with it.
She put on lipstick and then she bit him. Oh no, I'm wrong. It's
two different.
I'm wrong.
She didn't. Yeah. I'm saying she didn't put it on.
I'm wrong.
She just touched him with it, and then she bit him. Because that's what I'm saying. The fangs is what makes it a vampire.
Hey, if I'm leave me, I'll just be skimming and that. I'll be skimming, bro.
Also,
what's a woman? Annoying. You see lipstick, you just assume she puts it on and she bites it.
What's a little bit annoying is that which I could.
What kind of kinky shit you've been doing? No. So wait. So from what you man have just seen in those last 4 panels, or even next 2, you man still think she's not a vampire?
I'm not against. I'm not against it.
I'm saying look at the panel.
Who's you, man?
I'm saying
she's probably more likely to be a bat than a vampire.
Bro, it's either say Qualms is right or you're wrong. That's it.
It's I don't not, bro.
How are you trying to take credit, yeah, Kwame, when she came out with bat wings and you're now trying to get credit that you've done
because Mr. Prince, can you not see it? She came out with bat wings, fangs, and this tone.
Yeah, no one's arguing that.
I'm saying no, CZ.
I'm not arguing if she's a vampire or not. She is, of course she is. She's a vampire bat, like one of the same.
It's only you. Worth and John are saying she could still not be a vampire.
Yeah, she could be I didn't. No, I know I didn't.
This is what I'm saying. Listen,
a bat and a vampire is the same thing.
Listen, look.
Yeah, but
listen,
I said good, but I wasn't against your theory. I'm not against
you. Could be.
That's not a theory. She has bat wings.
That's what I'm saying. It's not a theory.
That's not even a theory. I wasn't.
It's not a theory. At this point, it should be the closest thing to a fact that we can see.
Yeah.
I'm not arguing against your suggestion.
The thing is, a bat and a vampire is not the same. You could be a vampire and
John.
Vampires can turn into bats.
Hey, let's move past Stussy.
John, that's what I'm saying.
Let's move past Stussy. We're looking mad. Someone has bat wings and we're saying it's not bat. Let's move on.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying I'm not arguing about the technicalities of a bat.
Lucci called her a bitch, fam. Did you see?
No one cares what I was trying to say.
Yeah, I saw that,
No one cares what I was trying to say.
And he called her a bitch before he fell down.
Yeah.
This lot don't understand.
Someone said some people are saying it's come back full circle. Remember, Lucci betrayed the Galilei guys, and now they get betrayed. So it's come full circle.
And he looked shocked by that. But I don't have any sympathy for them, man.
You know why I don't? Because it's not just the Marines that are incompetent. It's also the world government agents, fam. These lot didn't know
20 years
with their intelligence service. They didn't know that Stussy was a double.
They didn't know she was a rocks pirate.
I lie.
Okay, no, that's bad. That's bad.
20 years. These are the greatest intelligence.
Why would they think she's a rocks pirate?
How could you be fooled for 20 years?
It's not even about thinking she's a rocks pirate. It's just fact that
being
she's
fooled for 20 years. Yeah.
Just
20
being
years.
fooled for 20 years is crazy.
Right, if you are, I'm just playing devil's advocate. If you are part of the world government, what would make you think that she's an undercover agent?
It's the branch she's in. She should be vetted more than anyone else. She's in Cypherpol.
Yeah, if anybody else should be found.
It's not like she just joined. It's not like she just joined to be a foot soldier on the Marines like Kobe and Helmepo. No, she's in Cypherpol and she's a double agent.
Also, by the looks
that's
of
a
it,
double agent.
Yeah, and also by the looks of it, these agents they've been groomed since they were young. So this one
see how young they randomly.
Yeah, but like we said,
remember Carmel?
She could have been a clone
on the phone when she was
She could have been a clone as a child, and then she could have been brought in as a child.
Yeah,
no, she's a clone from the Rocks Pirates.
Yeah, that's why I said she is a clone, but she could have been a clone as a child. She doesn't have to be a clone adult. She could have been a clone child that is grown up.
I think she's the first Seraph. I think she's
the Seraphim or children. I assume the Seraphim are going to grow up as well.
Yeah, I think she's the first Seraphim.
Who told you that? Or is that what you're just assuming?
I just think that's what it will be. I don't think they'll make a baby out of her and then she grew up. Because then who raised her?
I don't know.
Not Rocks obviously didn't.
I don't know. I'm just assuming based off the fact that the Seraphim are children and it seemed like it was alluded that they could grow up.
The Seraphims, though,
but the Seraphim are different.
The Seraphims are different. They're half clones and half cyborgs. That's what they are. Stussy,
half Lunarian clones.
Yeah,
Stussy is a human clone.
Yeah, Stussy, she's and a successful.
But with Stussy, she's the first one. Clone. She's the first perfect clone. So that perfection should come. Yeah, that perfection.
What is perfection? A child was perfection an adult?
I think it'll be an adult.
Perfection is the process, but I think perfection should come with aging.
Yeah, because I would assume perfection would be they've cloned you and you've grown up.
Yeah, like they've cloned.
Like when they've cloned Dolly the sheep.
Human.
Dolly the sheep wasn't.
But as a child. From the only evidence we've seen from cloning in this very story is how Judge was doing his thing, and when Judge, who was in Mads, was cloning his clones, they were coming out as adults.
That's something good to bring up. That's good. That's good.
No, it's not, because his kids were actually just babies.
He's not talking about the kids. He's talking about the soldiers.
Yeah, those are the easy trash soldiers that could die at any minute. Those are the easy ones to make.
The German kids were in Sora's room.
But we're talking about the perfect clone. We're not talking about.
They weren't completely.
But how do you know they're not perfect clones?
Like
they're just clones,
man.
isn't it?
The German kids were actually inside Sora.
What?
Sanji and his siblings were actually inside the mom, innit? That's when she took the drug she took so that Sanji could be normal. It's not like them tube man that Judge makes.
The tube man are clones, are they not?
Yeah, they're clones.
Yeah,
like Star Wars
but I don't think those are perfect clones.
What makes you say that for the fact that clones are clone?
Even for the clones.
Even for the fact that Vegapunk isn't making them, I feel like it's Judge's variation or Judge's spin on the cloning system. I don't think that's the actual same kind. Yeah, I don't think that's the same kind of clone that Stussy is. No way.
Yeah, well, I think it is, but I think it's just
it wouldn't make any sense. I don't.
I think
it's not even the same power level.
It's not about power level.
They're diluted
like
version. It's not about power level.
Yeah, it's not about power level.
Cloned. So the guy that Judge used to clone his soldiers is a bum compared to Stussy, obviously. So that's why. Surely Judge's human clones are clones. Like that's not up for debate. They're just not strong because
Judge's clones look more impressive now that we find out that Vegapunk and all this stuff and clones like the fact that
he's got a free workforce. He's got a free
like
and Vegapunk took it even further than Judge. Vegapunk took it even further than Judge.
Yeah, exactly.
But before even this, I gotta give respect to Stussy, innit? Like what I'd like to see more in One Piece is characters defeating other characters, not through physical strength, but through outsmarting them. And I gotta give props to Stussy for outsmarting those two stronger fighters.
Yeah, we don't get enough of that.
We don't get enough of that, and I wish we got more.
That's what I used to say.
And that's why I felt like you know what I mean, like the fight between rather than Luffy matching Kaido's strength in the Wano arc, I wanted it more to be like a group effort. A group effort by them trying to outsmart Kaido and Big Mom, rather than it being through all physical, not just physical, but also using your brain to outsmart him and all of that stuff. But it is what it is, isn't it? But I would just wish that we saw more of it. Doing that though. And also like just a little annoyance is that I just felt like the fact that Kizaru was coming, we had the CPOs and we had the Seraphins, and the stakes were so high, there was so much tension. Like now we felt like, okay, how is like a Yonko's crew with Zoro and Luffy and all of that going to fight an Admiral, the Seraphins, and the CPO? Like that and to me,
Saint J. Garcia.
Exactly. How like
you love saying this guy's name in it.
That's one of the 5 elderly stars, fam.
Yeah, they were like the Straw Hats were a little at a disadvantage, and that made it a bit more interesting. But now you have Rob Lucci down and Kaku down. You have the Seraphins now. They've switched to working with the Straw Hats. Now it feels like there isn't no tension anymore. Do you get what I mean? Like it's just Kizaru and SJ Garcia. You know what I mean? So it's like I kind of don't like what's happening.
Government name, you know. SJ.
So
SJ Garcia.
Get what I'm saying?
That's a cool name.
You're saying basically that they've made it. They've made it less. They've made it easier. Is what you're saying?
Yeah.
I'm saying the complete opposite. Still, not gonna lie. It's about to. It's about to go wild. Fam. As soon as these man think that cool. Let's look.
But now they have more means to escape because they have more people,
and that's worse
on their side. No,
and that's worse.
The good people have more people to help them escape.
Bro, I know. I hear what you're saying. I'm saying that's worse. When if it's just if it's only the crew and Luffy leaving the island by himself, we can, from what we know of the story, we can say, yeah, cool, that's fine. They're gonna do some dumb stuff. Luffy or Zoro probably get them lost along the way, a little filler arc, and then we go on to the next serious thing. Now that they've said, cool, Vegapunk's life is in danger, Vegapunk jump on the ship. Okay, cool. We got to do that, whatever. It's going to be a cool information thing to find out about the Void Century, find out about Luffy's fruit, find out some more information about other stuff about fruits or whatever. Cool. Well, at that point, then we now say, okay, cool. A couple of Vegapunk's actual bodies need to come along. Either maybe he needs to bring along information, bring along other ways to document information. We're not adding more bodies onto it. Bonnie's coming, Vegapunk's coming, and a couple bodies is coming. Now it's to the point that even what's it? Now Stassy's coming. Why do you think we need this many people on the ship at once? If we're thinking, well, if we meet Kizaru, we're either going to do a little clash and dodge him, or
he's saying that they've got more enemies on their side, so it would have been better to have to keep that amount of enemies to make it more difficult. Is what he's saying.
I'm saying more coming.
No, but more isn't coming. It's only Kizaru and
Say
Garcia.
No.
That's it.
When the last time we saw Kizaru, he literally said it on the phone. He said these lot are gonna have. He said bring more, and then he literally said these lot might. He said these lot might escape, but they're gonna find it very very uncomfortable to escape. Basically.
Yeah, but his words against what we see means nothing. If he comes with weak Marines, that his words hold no weight. My point is
that, that you said that, fair enough. That's one way to look at it. But what if Fujitora comes with his ship?
Yeah, I don't think he's coming. I don't think he's bringing it.
That's fair, but I'm saying, what if?
Then I would love it even then much better.
The only reason Oda would need to keep adding people onto Luffy's side and stocking up the frontier line of who we're taking with us on our exit is because on the way out on our exit, it's about to be mad.
Yeah, but that's the thing. So far, it's only Kizaru. You're saying, what if it's Fujitora? But so far, what we know is only Kizaru. The rest of the them are down.
I'm saying
stakes. If they escape, it's like, you only had an admiral.
I get that, but I'm saying that because it was already information that was given before, we knew Kizaru. It was only Kizaru before this chapter.
No, and
so before
Kaku and Lucci.
But I'm saying, but no, what? So you thought that by the time they got on that ship to leave, Lucci and Kaku would still be in play? No.
Not
what?
Defeated.
How?
Nah, they would. That's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Outsmart your opponents. If there's a lesser number of the good people, how do you overcome a stronger opponent? You outsmart them. You don't physically push through it. That's more interesting and better.
Nah, I'm saying.
Isn't that what Vegapunk done though?
That's what I'm saying. That's literally besides the point. I'm saying the stage we were at when Zoro was sleeping on that ship and Kaku and Lucci woke him up. At that point, forget the end of the chapter. At that point, did you think that when they're on their way off the island, that Lucci and Kaku will still be a problem after that point?
Nah, because the enemies were weaker.
Pause there. So that's my point. My point is, at that point, it was always going to be on their way out. We were always only going to have Kizaru. At that point, Lucci was not going to now come back again after getting waxed by Luffy, getting waxed by Zoro. He's not now coming back again on their way out to come get waxed by who? Usopp. After meeting, I'm saying by who, just a figure of speech. But I'm saying after that point where Lucci and Kaku entered that building to buck Zoro, whatever happened in that clash, Lucci and Kaku were not going to be.
But they weren't going to be defeated straight away. Hey, what's going on, fam?
What's going on? What's going on?
I don't know. I'm here. I can hear you, fam.
Kwame's been kidnapped by CP0.
It's just Kwame that lagged out.
Good. just for a little bit, because I was like, but John, can you go back up, please?
What do you want me to go back to?
Go back to like you've.
Because most of this stuff isn't stuff that you're really going to talk about.
Get back to that Zoro stuff.
Yeah, go back to the Zoro stuff. I got some stuff to say about the Seraphins still. The Seraphins one. Yeah, go up. Keep going up.
Just when they're about to clash, yeah?
Yeah, keep going up. I just want to see what's before that. What's before all of this?
Nothing really important. Just a couple interactions.
Yeah, no, but I want to talk about the Seraphins, so it's fine because the Seraphins they are different. Like they're not just clones. Like we need to like take this into consideration. They're not just clones of the former Shishikai. They're also cyborgs. Not only are they cyborgs, but they also have the same fruits as the originals.
Yeah, and the Lunarians.
And the Lunarians. So it's mad. Like
hold on. You know, with the Lunarian stuff, right?
Hey,
are you just calling them Lunarian because they have wings and they have brown skin, or are you calling them Lunarians because they have the same abilities?
I think
wings and brown skin.
One of them used the fire. Didn't one of them use fire?
The boy, I think, or no, sorry, was it the girl?
I don't think any of them used King's abilities.
The boy looked exactly like King.
But they've still got the wings and the skin.
It's the wings and the brown
skin. Body as well.
And also Vegapunk said that they use.
And they talk about the environments, you know, how great they are in all these different environments. So to have their body would be a boost.
And
as well.
and Vegapunk said that they use lineage factor to create them. So they definitely.
Does that mean that they would have King's abilities to some extent?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, so that's crazy. Like
powerhouses, you know.
They actually are.
They are mad.
And they're growing as well.
Wait, one sec.
And they're apparently they're growing as well. So this guy can give devil fruit to clones as well.
Well, why
that's
not?
Crazy.
Honestly,
I'm just saying it's crazy.
They should actually life off
because they don't have
Vegapunk, you know. This is
soul in the same way as a person.
I say that again.
You know, I'm saying that even if they were to eat a fruit, there could be a possibility that they can still swim because they're not wired like normal humans.
Yeah,
I reckon they should still. I reckon they should still sink. But I hear what you're saying. But I reckon they should still sink. If there's any type of humanity in them, they should probably still sink.
Well, there's also. Well, it's a thing where Oda can go either way.
Either way, it's just down to him.
One thing about people falling in the water, it doesn't even happen in One Piece. It's more of a gag, if anything. There hasn't really been well, then again, no one dies in the show anyway, but I doubt anyone will ever die like that.
A lot of clips of
it's of no consequence. Like, it's of no consequence.
Yeah. Not being able to swim is of no consequence.
So, but here's my problem with Kid Mihawk, though. So, Kid Mihawk he doesn't have the full strength of Mihawk, obviously. Like, he doesn't have the full strength of Mihawk. He doesn't have the techniques and skills of swordsmanship of Mihawk because that would have made sense.
I think that's too early to say.
No, but hold on. This is why, though. This is why I can say it right now. Because you're a clone, right? I was thinking about this a little bit. He's a clone, but he's not a clone. He doesn't have the memories of Mihawk, number one, and he doesn't have the techniques of Mihawk because Mihawk's skills and techniques, they were learned through experience, and it has something to do with memories. So these clones don't have the same memories, so therefore they can't have the same experience as Mihawk. Therefore, they can't be as skillful as the original. It wouldn't make sense. Are you following?
Yeah.
Are you following? These are clones, right? They don't have the same experience and memories. The only way they could have the same skill set as Hawkeye is if they have the same memories. Do you get what I mean? Same memories all live for the same experience because the experience is connected to memories.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. So, it's like if you were to make a Drogba right now, if you were to make a Drogba clone, he's not going to have Drogba's technique.
Exactly.
He's going to have his pace and his strength, but he's not going to have the skill. Yeah, you're right.
Exactly. Do you know what I mean? So they're definitely strong, like because they've got the Lunarian body and stuff. They're also cyborg. They've got the lasers, so fair enough. But in terms of skill set, now the kid could have been learning when he was in the lab and how to fight with sword. But in terms of skill set, he don't have it. It just wouldn't make sense.
It's all stuff with the Seraphim, it's too much. I'm not saying it in a bad way.
So that's the only flaw. So if John. But if I see little Mihawk having some crazy skill set, I'm gonna go mad because it don't make sense. It wouldn't make sense. But
you mean a crazy skill set in terms of him like named attacks and shit?
In terms of
having mad swordsman skill. He should. But
it would take training.
He shouldn't, but I can imagine Oda doing it.
But we don't know,
I'm onto him.
Memories, but we don't know if memories have been utilized at all.
That's what I'm saying. We don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We don't know that yet.
I don't know how the memories thing would work.
Imagine how would that be possible to also get Mihawk's memories.
I hear what you're saying, Worth.
I would say so far,
that's crazy.
They probably don't, because they've been fighting here and there, and we haven't seen any named attacks. But I would say the Boa one, she looks refined with that devil fruit.
Yeah, it's on the devil fruit. Like with the devil fruit, it makes sense because the devil fruit is a bit different. I mean? The devil fruit is a bit different, but even with the devil fruit, he shouldn't, like Kid Bo Hancock shouldn't use that devil fruit to the same capacity.
Also, this is not really
using it in the same way, no?
Bo Hancock's
no, you can use the basic of the devil fruit, but not to the full capacity. For instance, you can't just awaken, like, for instance, say like there was a clone of they made a clone of, for example, what's his name? Who's that dragon kid?
Momonosuke.
Momonosuke. Let's assume that Kaido had awakening. The fact that Momonosuke has the clone version of that fruit, it doesn't mean Momonosuke will also have awakening. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
Do you get what I mean? This is what I mean. So they
can't. Bad example, because it's gonna be Momonosuke who awakens it, not Kaido. But yeah, carry on. Come on.
I'm never gonna get into that because we're just gonna go off a tangent.
I just want to ask a question.
Yeah, you get what I mean? So they're powerful, but they can't be that powerful.
Just to interject a little bit.
They shouldn't be, especially.
Just to interject a little bit with the Boa Hancock here. With some of the devil fruit powers. I don't know, because it's anime, it's fiction. I don't know if they sometimes disregard certain things, but she's a child.
Nah, chill, man, John. It's not that.
No, I'm just saying because she's using the ability, but she's a child.
I know what.
Wait, let him finish. I didn't even hear what he's
trying to say. She's using
it. You might know what she's going to say.
With her fruit is, I can't. You have to tell me. You have to remind me what her fruit.
It's love. It's love.
Hold on. You have to remind me what what you have to do to be turned into stone because she's a child. Like
it's love.
It's love, right?
Oh,
it's love. Yes,
it's lust. It's lust.
It's lust. So you're saying these grown men are lusting over the child.
It's not lust. It's not lust.
So tell me what it is.
Love.
Because it doesn't work on Luffy because he doesn't lust the Boa Hancock.
The way she
working on it.
It's love. Yeah. It's love and affection.
Is it?
You have to double check for me though.
You can't.
So why is Momonga yeah, but it's obviously lust, man.
Nah, Momonga stabbed himself.
That's why they fanboy over her. The for the Marines.
They love her.
Bad, she's bad.
No, they love her. So it's more so that it's more so that the fanboying becomes because they lose focus. All they want is to please her. It can be lust, it can be affection, it can be lust, it can be affection, whatever it is. So when she does the mirror, whatever, not mirror, when she does the heart shape or whatever, and says turn to stone, she's imposing her will and just turning them into stone. So Momonga had to stab himself because he had to do something to snap himself out of that kind of trance that it puts them in. But yes, with a child, no, it's not like a sexual tendency that they're.
You might want to try to defend these man, yeah.
It's actually, both.
I tried to steer us away from this. That's why before you started, I already knew where you were going.
Yeah, but I wanted to say something else as well, but it's not really that important. But with these Seraphim, that's not important, but who cares? Carry on.
So nigga, I will leave it alone.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, these Seraphim are overpowered. They got so many abilities. They should be off in Vegapunk's life. This is too much. Like, he's so but
you know Vegapunk has that.
He's really dangerous to the world.
Has that hologram
he's
ability
that dangerous
where
that he can
disappear.
recreate devil fruits. He can recreate powers that aren't even devil fruits, and he can incorporate them all into one being.
And that's why he has no morals.
He's One Piece.
He has a way to get get out of shit himself.
Create powers without actually recreating devil fruits.
He's One Piece's version of a god.
They should kill him.
He's literally just god of information.
I think they're trying to.
Like the government, evil.
I think that's what they just tried to do.
Stuff.
Huh?
The government are actually evil, letting a man actually do this type of stuff. he can recreate like powers, and he can recreate devil fruits. He can clone.
I can't lie, yeah. Just from that statement, John is a kind of black guy, yeah. That if we were all slaves, he'll snitch on the escape plan, you know.
No,
how did it get to that?
Like, why would you say that?
That's what I was
because like think about it, man just said, yeah, no, like governments, they shouldn't be letting Vegan Point.
He's right.
It's true.
He's right. Think about
it.
Let
him live, man. Let him live. Why you trying to shit on him with the government and that?
Nah,
bro,
this guy Vegapunk, yeah.
Because remember when we found out about the Seraphim, yeah, we were actually saying this is immoral, and we were saying this is
was
good
never
for the story.
You know the lesson that Frankie learned, yeah, when he made them ships and then Cypher Paul used it to fuck up the country. Vegapunk never had that lesson growing up.
Nah, he did, man. That's
shit
voice
he
century.
does, yeah, and the way he don't give a fuck. And then he has that hologram to run away. I'm with Jory Bonnie. I'm slightly with her. Where I want him to get banged. He needs to get banged.
Like, he seems like a nice guy, but some of this stuff is very immoral.
Catch that hologram.
Some of this stuff is very immoral.
Hey, but listen, Luffy thinks he's a good guy, so.
We know he's a good guy, really. But you know what also surprised me in this chapter is the fact that Weevil's a good guy. You see how he saved the country?
Yeah, but his reasons for
I was surprised. I thought
Weevil
was going to be bad.
Yeah, I don't think that makes him a good guy. I think that just makes him.
I thought that as well. I was thinking, he's not even a bad guy, but it's his reason for it wasn't.
I don't think he's going to be an antagonist. How I used to think.
No, I don't think he's an antagonist like that. He's too dumb.
Yeah, he's not important enough.
But
he is important. He's one of the clones.
But see, before I sign out, yeah.
Are you signing out? Yeah.
You see, yeah, I need to sign out. I'll sign out after this call because Noah keeps waking up. But before I sign out, yeah, you see with Weevil, do you think him saving the country? Do you think he's gonna try to take it over from Maka?
He can't now. He's in prison.
No, but I'm saying, that's what. Oh, switch it. Who's gonna rescue my man? Do you think Marco's gonna have a heart? No one's going for man. You think man just say
they got Grimbo in the building? You're done now.
No, come on, man. They gotta do that.
They got my niggas.
By the way, the call ends in 8 minutes. You want to carry on, yeah?
Well, Greenbull.
Greenbull, man.
Yo, hold on. The call ends in eight minutes. Do you want to carry on? Or do you want to end it?
I don't. I'll go on
carry on. But what's it? Yeah. I'm about tomorrow. If you might want to do another one.
No, it's one.
She might trash.
Nah, this whole week coming up, I'm gonna be busy, fam. So we just have to wait and see.
That's what I'm saying, fam. Just a quick one. You can stop recording now. Anyway.
I'm not stopping recording.
Trying to talk about inner workings of plans, fam. What you know about?
Huh? I can't just stop recording.
I'm saying
start recording. Like, I'm not trying to fuck things up by accident.
Wait, but we didn't finish the chapters though. What's going on?
I said they ain't got the facilities for that.
I'm just trying to set up.
You didn't get to say what you were trying to say about Zora.
Yeah, we didn't finish the chapters. I don't know why John isn't presenting anymore.
I'm trying to set up a new link, brother.
Oh,
every single time I'm trying to set up a new link, man is just chatting shit.
Not gonna lie, you should have said so.
John, don't mind them.
Oh yeah, hey, something for you man to discuss while I'm gone, yeah. You see, that's what I was trying to think of. My nigga SJ Garcia. Man, like SJ Saturn. Do you think the 5 elders are from the moon?
Nah.
I think it's a planet thing they're doing, innit?
Yeah,
I
hate all this.
Yeah, I think it'll be Mars and all that.
Man, I hate all this moon stuff. That's King of Lightning's thing. Moon. Allow, man.
Yeah, I think they call themselves gods, like, and tell people they came from the moon.
Allow, please. I want to know the real shit, man. All these niggas from the moon. Allow me, man.
Yeah. I think they were lying. but you man, I'm out, yeah.
See you later.
Yeah.
Say nice. Shit, man, like NPC to the world. I'm back.
NPC.
Jeez. Say that.
Alright, cool.
Give me like 2 minutes.
You still got the chat?
Yeah, so I'm just trying to set up
Yeah, but you know what I think though? I just had a quick thought that came to my head like a couple of days ago. I mean, yesterday. Like what I think that you see these 5 so-called world nobles.
I'll send it. You might as well just join up.
I feel like
sorry, you might as well hold that thought. Join the new one.
Cool. Yeah.
What was you talking about, Gorōsei?
I have no idea.
You said what? You said what? That was funny.
I asked John what was we talking about the Gorōsei. Man said he has no idea. I was laughing.
I was talking about the Gorōsei stuff.
Yeah, the chapters are worth.
Yeah, keep. Wait, so how did the authority? So the authority chip switched to Vegapunk when Haku went down, and then he went to Vegapunk, and that's why the Seraphims were able to get to be on their side. That's what it looks like to me. But anyway, by the time SJ Garcia comes back, he takes over the authority. So that means the Seraphims will go back to their side again.
Yeah.
They have the highest authority.
Gorōsei have authority above
so I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that, and I'm also looking forward to the fact that Kaku and Lucci, they're gonna wake up by the time Kizaru gets there. So the stakes is still there. I just had to say that, but the stakes is still there. So
up or down.
I'm still hoping for. Keep going.
Up or down.
Yeah, but let's quickly go see the Zoro thing.
We were there already.
Yeah, there it is.
We've already seen it.
We've already seen it.
Like most of this isn't really anything. It's just like a couple interactions.
I just feel like Zoro shouldn't be clashing with niggas. He should be one-shotting niggas. Like that's just what I think.
Oh come on!
Imagine that he defeats Mihawk. Like I'm gonna go crazy.
You think he's gonna fight Mihawk?
Anyone can clash anyone.
But he has to, bro.
I don't know, man.
I know it's a bit sketchy right now, but he's the strongest swordsman. Like he needs to test his skills somehow against him.
I'll be mad if he loses again.
You know how Oda is when he tries to subvert expectations.
Question. I know this isn't really into the chapter.
Number one, he's trying to subvert the fight between Shanks and Blackbeard.
He's doing a good job of it so far.
He's trying to give it to Garp.
Every day I'm thinking it's not happening.
Don't do that to Garp. Garp is a legendary.
Do you think Mihawk has ACOC?
You don't deserve that ending. Huh?
You think Mihawk has ACOC?
Of course.
He has to.
Of course he does.
He has to, because think about it, Yamato has it.
Wow. You didn't even say Zoro, you said Yamato. Right. You didn't even say the fact that Zoro has it. It must mean he's the stronghold opponent who must have it. He goes and say Yamato. Just to shit on Yamato. Shit on Yamato.
Yeah, that was petty, but it's a shame because I was a Yamato fan until this guy overrated her like this.
Nah, but the feats are there, like the portrayal's there. You know, if you choose not to see, it's not on me. Like the portrayal's there. You know
so
what I mean?
Stassi's gonna be on the ship here.
No, I hope not. You know what? You know the thing about Stassi is, why is a Rocks pirate, in allegiance with Vegapunk? Like what's the obviously Rocks, has been dethroned 40 years ago.
Vegapunk made her though.
Yeah, maybe so. Maybe it's an authority chip type situation. So regardless, she'll always.
Vegapunk is basically her dad.
I thought you were talking about Miss Bigham, like the older Stassi. But you're talking about the clone.
No, but it would have to be the. No, I mean I was talking about I was talking about the old one, but
yeah, that's what I thought.
It would make sense for Vegapunk to have the clone, right? Because he probably made it.
Yeah, but the question is, how did he get Miss Stussie's DNA in the first place?
Yeah, in the first place.
They used to do a thing,
Yeah, that was really my question. Is through Rock's how?
They used to do a thing together, man.
That's how I know God Valley was set up, fam. Listen, I hope my theory is right, fam. Yeah, that's how the God Valley was set up. So when Rocks and them lot got defeated, they took their DNAs, innit? Listen, I wouldn't be surprised if we have a clone of what's his name, Rocks, Blackbeard.
No, allow too many of the clones, man. That's not good.
I know, I don't like it. I wouldn't like
it. The reanimation jutsu in Naruto.
But I'm telling you, I wouldn't be surprised if we have a Rocks clone coming up.
I like the sound of that.
It's a possibility. But I don't want to see
it back into the story. Then
Rocks
maybe, yeah.
Come back.
I feel like it could only work with Rocks.
It can only work with
Rocks.
It
doesn't work.
I don't want to see a Roger clone. I don't want to see a Shiki clone. But I could.
A Rocks clone could make sense.
There's no point though, because he's going to come back. He won't be as strong as he's supposed to.
Yeah, but a Rocks clone isn't Rocks. A Rocks clone is just a clone. How he's actually used in the story is going to be different from how.
And truth be told,
but we're talking about a guy. We're talking about a guy who predates Roger. So when we're not supposed to even see his strength.
Yeah, I hope not, though.
That's true.
It wouldn't make sense.
Roger's meant to be the pinnacle, right?
He won't have his memory. He won't have his skill set, other than maybe his devil fruit. So I don't see any point of him actually having a clone of him.
But to be honest, it depends on
what you want to do with the story. The best way to see Rocks would be just for a traditional old school flashback.
Yeah,
of course, man.
I don't know if we're really gonna get that.
We're gonna get that. Of course, we're gonna get that.
I think we'll get it.
I don't know why you wouldn't think we're not gonna get it. Why not?
I want a flashback and with the amount of detail of like Odin's.
Yeah, of course.
With Whitebeard and.
But even Odin's flashback wasn't detailed though. Even Odin's flashback.
It was one of the more detailed flashbacks. It was like Odin's flashback was so long. Yeah,
probably the longest, right?
More than 3 chapters. Like we was doing Odin stuff for a while.
Odin's flashback was
it was like
wasn't not the longest?
More than 10 chapters, no?
He had the longest flashback, did he not?
I mean, it's such a long series. I don't know off the top of my head. It was long
because which was pretty long. Apart everyone else, I think Odin has the longest flashback.
So the real question is now, though, where did Bonnie and Old Man Vegapunk go, and how did they disappear?
I have no clue.
I'm just gonna make a guess here. She's gone into the memories, and now they're inside the memories.
That would be good.
No, but listen to the box.
Inside the memories, now we're going to get a flashback.
John, scroll down a little bit. It says a truly unexpected development.
I think they're in the memories.
John, go down. But the reason why it's not the memories is because in the box it says a truly unexpected thing. You're going too far down. But yeah, Dr. Vegapunk's main stellar body has vanished. Stellar. Is that the old man, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wait, Stella is the old man?
Yeah.
Okay. So
both
of them have vanished.
The last time we saw them, they were next to the memories. And we know that they're going to touch the memories because 1 + 1 = 2. I assume they're in the memories and they've actually just vanished for now. But they haven't vanished.
Yeah, but that wouldn't be unexpected though, because that was the last big motif we got. So it's probably something else.
And then I'm assuming next time we see them will be a flashback or they'll be in the memories. We'll see stuff that's going on with Kuma, which I think will disrupt.
No, I think what the text indicates is that it's not that, because that would be the logical thing, innit? Because that was the last thing they showed us. So it's probably something else. What it is, though, I really have no clue.
I know I'm not the guessing type, so I don't really guess. The mystery, like you see, like some people read One Piece and they make theories out of it, and that excites them.
Yeah, that's what you do.
No, I don't.
I thought that's what everyone does. They make theories. Like I'm the only one who doesn't do theories.
Though. But I don't make theories. I like the mystery. Like I don't like the idea that Vegapunk has vanished. I'm excited, but some people are excited. They want to know where did they go, and then start theorizing to predict it. Me, I'm like, oh, and then I just leave it. I'm waiting for the next chapter to tell me.
Yeah,
do you get what I mean?
I used to be back in the day. I used to kind of think theories, but now I just read One Piece as it comes in it.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
I can't bother.
That's exciting for me. You know what I mean? Also, just being lazy, like it's not,
that's what we're doing in this thing. Then we make.
But
we're making theories
there's
all the time.
There's gonna be a break next week. Yeah. So I feel like the disappearance here, whatever it is, it's gonna be some good shit, or it's gonna be some story progressing shit.
I think it could be not that it's bad, but it could derail from where we are right now.
Oh, I see what you mean. Because you think we're gonna jump straight to
whatever they're doing, so we're gonna leave Luffy and what?
I don't think so, though. I don't think
because it could be a flashback.
I don't think so. Yeah, it will be a flashback maybe later on.
Obviously, if we're going by what I was thinking that they're in the memories, so we're gonna leave Luffy and them lot for what?
Yeah, but with the memory thing, you're thinking that they enter the memory and they vanish somewhere in some next
another space, maybe
space time. Yeah, some space thing, whatever. Like, I don't think it works like that. I just feel like if they tap into the memory, they inject it into their mind, and then they can just see what happened.
That's
so it's got nothing to do with vanishing.
That's how it should work.
So it's probably something else. Like they vanished because of something else. It feels like to me like it could be that they've extracted, Kuma's power to teleport people, right? And Vegapunk extracted that. You know how he's extracted his memories, and his pain as well. He could extract maybe his teleportation or whatever.
I don't know about that. That one seems a bit out.
And then they jumped into that, and then that's where they vanished to, like sort of like a teleportation thing. Because look at the word. The word is vanished. The key word there is vanished.
That's true.
That's true.
I mean, they vanished, fam. So they disappeared, fam.
It's all mad technical, man. It's all mad technical because.
But then again, this is a translation. We're waiting for Viz to say something else
as well.
But the key word
either way, what I'm more concerned about is the the climax of the escape. That's gonna be the best shit because I feel like Saint J is gonna have to do something. Saint J Garcia.
I just have to say it, So.
He might and think about. Do you know how big this is? Yeah, that when I saw that panel, I said to myself, "Hey, One Piece is ending. The Gorōsei are making moves.
Gorōsei are actually on.
Gorōsei are trying to go somewhere. This shit's ending.
The last time the Gorōsei went out was when Ohara was wiped out, fam.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. They could be trying to wipe out thingy. Eggland, or whatever it's called.
Let's just finish off.
Maybe.
What?
Considering they said Egghead is actually it used to be a relevant place in history.
Yeah,
so it might be.
Fam.
Yeah,
I'm thinking basketball. Yeah, I'm thinking basketball.
Actually, no, because the Seraphim are there, innit? So they wouldn't waste that investment.
With these,
now obviously that's what I'm saying. The Seraphims will come back in the control of the world government because obviously SJ Garcia is there, innit? So by the time they're back on their side, they can blow it up, fam.
Yeah, I guess so. But they could only do that once the Straw Hats have left.
Nah, well, if the Straw Hats are there, they would want to blow it up. If they've left, they also want to blow it up.
Yeah, facts. So I feel like these men might see in the newspaper weeks down the line, Egghead is even no more.
And you know what I would like though? I would like if that same thing. You see when the island that Sabo was in when they got blasted.
Lelucia.
Power, yeah.
R.I.P.
I wonder it happens here I hope it happens here as well.
So we can actually see what that shit is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But we all know there's no to us, if that happens when the Straw Hats are there, we know they're gonna escape. So it's like, but we still need to see what's going on. Like,
but why hasn't it been used before? That thing?
Why hasn't it been used before? Do you get what I mean?
It may have been used before. I think it has been used before.
It's definitely been used within the last 800 years. That looks like it's one of their go-to things.
that takes me back.
Wipe them niggas out.
Do you think that's an ancient weapon?
It could be.
Do you think that's an ancient weapon that he used?
Could be. It could be. It should be, I think. To have the ability to one-shot a land.
Because it's probably an ancient weapon or ability of his, but that being an ability of his alone is a bit...
He's too strong, yeah. I want it to be an ancient weapon. If that's Emu's named attack, then boy, we're not winning this thing.
Yeah, but then it comes with a lot of questions like how often can you use this power is my question, and why haven't you used it against a Yonko's territory?
I don't think
the Yonko
actually
radical person though. You can see that Eam is very thoughtful.
It's still a relevant question. It's still a relevant question, like
because I don't think the Yonko are
I would say the Yonko exactly. They're complete gatekeepers. They actually stifle each other, especially with them all holding a piece of the puzzle. They actually stifle each other. So the Yonko, the old Yonko's existence, actually was a great thing.
Yeah, but hear this though. That's a testament of strength. If Emu could use that weapon and wipe out a Yonko's territory, wipe out another Yonko's territory, and wipe out another Yonko's territory.
I don't think he cares, because I don't think they're actually important.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think
the balance will be all fucked up. And
what's the point? But what's the point of a balance if you can wipe out the Yonko's territory?
I'm assuming they're not important.
Yeah, but sometimes leave shit as it is and have your enemies work for you.
No, fair enough. Like you know how in real world it's like, you know how the government they sometimes allow 1 second. You know how the governments they allow certain drug lords to actually have drugs so that it can keep peace in the order. You know.
Yeah.
Order in the country. Yeah. So it could be like that. So I get it. You know what I mean? Like they're trying to keep order. So it's like, yeah, let them do their own thing. Like let the Yonkos do their own thing, trying to keep order. You know, because if not, then there's going to be a lot more pirates.
Also, I don't think
the government wanted though, they could terminate that drug lord and then go and terminate another drug lord. Do you get what I mean?
I don't think Emu thinks.
Even from a diplomacy standpoint, on their side, I would leave it as it is. Imagine you've got gatekeepers that's doing the job for you. You don't
honestly speaking, I know
when these men are just stifling each other.
I don't think Emu
if I was Emu, I'll wipe them out.
The Yonkos being anything important in the world.
I'll wipe them all out, fam. I'm Hitler like that. No offense. I mean,
I don't think Emu actually thinks the Yonko are actually anything important in this world. Honestly, because the Yonko, we see them as
definitely doesn't.
But I think the Yonko are actually they're literally small fry in what the big picture is. Really.
Emu has seen Yonko come and go.
Kaido and Big Mom
seen big name pirates come and go.
Like it sounds mad. It sounds mad to say that, but they're just.
It doesn't sound mad. You've been in power for 800 years.
Yeah.
And because it's a cartoon, I'm telling you, Emu, could have been the reason why the 20 Kings won.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying, though. This brings me back to a thought that came to my mind. What if, like, you know, these saints, these world nobles, what if they were the religious sect, they were the religious part of the government, of the ancient government back in the days, and they decided to revolt and sort of take power themselves? Like, you know how we have the Catholic, right? So imagine if the Catholics, right, they decided to go against like the government, revolted, and then they took control. Do you get what I mean? So I feel like what if
I would say, I mean, it could be a thing, but how hypocritical would it be? Because since they, broke away then and have ruled the world, look how fucked up it is. It's not like it's a religious utopia.
No, but when I say religion, I mean like they're corrupt religious people. I don't mean they're not actual saints.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because they wanted power, innit? They're actually corrupt.
Yeah,
they're not.
But
they're just
the way these are, and the way the way I expect these people to be, I don't ever feel like these men could really coexist with them. I feel like if anyone, it could be just Eve. Eve could be that Lucifer figure. I don't think all of them would. I don't even think the Gorōsei were important before they met Eve.
Yeah, probably not.
They probably weren't even guys like that.
Yeah, but chances are all of these guys were probably part of the same group of people.
Yeah,
and it seems like a section of them decided to revolt,
you know,
do a coup.
If you look at their designs, though,
Yo,
they all you'd expect them all kind of to come from different places.
You want to just leave this chapter alone, and then you might just carry on what you're saying.
No. Leave it. We'll come back to it.
Nothing really happens apart from the little flashback with thing. Because I don't want to just have this on for any longer than it should be in it.
Oh, I see what you mean, though. Yeah, no, fair enough. We already know how it ends anyway, so yeah, you can remove it then.
Yeah, it's just a little flashback. Weevil comes and kills a nigga or whatever.
Yeah, so Aramaki got himself a decent little feat, but
yo, that's Weevil, fam. And who had Weevil above Green Ball? Was it not you, Prince, Mr. Prince?
No,
you didn't have Weevil above Green Ball.
For Daryl, Weevil,
of course not.
Closer to the bottom.
Alright, cool. Say no more.
Yeah, but that list was right.
I didn't even have Weevil,
but
it don't matter though because we expected Weevil to be like very strong. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Because
but the fact that he got packed off screen,
everyone gets packed off screen though. Like it wasn't going to be.
Yeah, but I feel like I never thought he was fucking with an admiral because his bounty is only 400 mil.
Yeah, but that was when he was a thing. But now he's bounty.
If you were to make a guess, what do you think it would be?
Just double it, fam, in the billions.
Well, you'll just make $1 billion.
Nah.
Yeah, just under that.
It sounds like everyone's just going to be $1 billion.
800 million, but 800 between 800 million to $1 billion.
I give him 800 because without bucking, yeah, he probably doesn't even know, left from right. So he's not. He's a subordinate with no faction. He's a subordinate with no faction. You know who made him? Caesar. Caesar that made that nigga. Most likely, that's Caesar's try on a clone.
Yeah.
Vegapunk made Stussy.
Yeah, that's true. Because it definitely wasn't a Vegapunk who made this one. Because this one
definitely not.
Really. So, but remember, Miss Buckingham, she's also a scientist, so it could be Miss Buckingham,
self-proclaimed scientist.
Yeah,
it could be her thing.
It could be her own thing.
Yeah. She's probably one of them scientists. She probably steals shit and just does it herself.
And then she's trying to use them to get Whitebeard's inheritance.
She's
she's. So Whitebeard obviously didn't pipe it. He obviously didn't pipe it. So that was her way. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's a lame way of using it to get money, I bet Whitebeard didn't even have
but wait, hold on. Why not? Stussy 20 years ago, look at her. She was paying, fam. Whitebeard could have done it, but I doubt it.
But Whitebeard's a bad... shit.
Now, Whitebeard's gay.
Whitebeard... Bad, you know what's funny, though? Yeah, Whitebeard, he wants a family, but he don't want a biological one. He's seen Odin come... He's seen Odin come on his ship, raw dog Toki, and just be having kids,
Yeah.
And he ain't trying to have kids. That's a family, Whitebeard. That's a family.
That's
anime logic. He understands what it means to have a family. They're not necessarily your blood, man. They don't have
man. He should have had both. How's Whitebeard out here, no kids?
I think when he means family, I don't think he really means it like.
I'm saying he should have carried on his genes.
Yeah, I think he kind of means it as he just kind of wants like brothers, isn't
it? Yeah. He defo does mean it like that, but still, he should have left something. He should have left something for someone, man. Shit.
True that. Fair point.
Guy was rich.
Former member of the Rock Power.
Then again, to be honest, his kid would have grown up how Ace grew up, and the thing is, Roger only had Ace because he thought that Ace was going to be the one to fulfill the prophecy, and Odin had his kids because he has to because he's a monarch.
Yeah, he's a
so he actually has to have kids. So shit, the only guy who's just out here beating, even Sanji was made for fucking science. So the rest of these men actually just out here beating. Right.
like she mentions Vegapunk, that Vegapunk can prove that this is Whitebeard's son. So, do you think it's actually Whitebeard's son?
It's obviously not Whitebeard's son. I think it's a Whitebeard's clone, innit? So a failed Whitebeard clone. So
yeah,
whatever. So his makeup, it's probably got like 1% or 2% Whitebeard genes in there, and then the rest, is from some gorilla or cow that Oda drew.
And listen, there's still a possibility that Weevil is still like an attempted clone made by Vegapunk, but just a failure. Because remember,
finding that out, that you were actually a clone and you're a failure. That's crazy.
No, what I mean, like,
I know, but finding out you're a clone and you're a failure, in fact, that's crazy.
I'd rather that than eat one of Caesar's devil fruit. Hey, Caesar,
Caesar's devil fruit are tapped, fam. Yo, imagine, fam. Imagine having an elephant's head as part of your.
Oh my days, fam! Do you remember the guy whose body came out of the giraffe's face?
Yes. Oh.
Yo, and then the mouse guy. Crazy. No, Caesar's a prick. Caesar's a prick. Yo. Fam, there's no wonder why. You know, Caesar, every time he runs into someone, he's hiding. The shit he sold them. He sold some crap over the years. Yo. Them small devil fruits. I'm surprised Kaido didn't kill him for that shit.
I don't think Kaido cared for him.
No, he didn't. He definitely didn't. He just wanted, he definitely didn't care because they had the pleasures. Guys that had eaten the failed smiles and just was just smiling. Oh my days, that Saint J. Garcia Saturn. SJ Saturn.
SJ. Look at the scar on his face. What, you think he can fight?
Garcia.
Like the fact that
he can definitely fight.
Kind of shows that he can probably handle himself. You know.
You think he can fight? Yeah. Look how old he is.
Yeah.
But
like if he couldn't fight, then he just wouldn't leave like the area, innit? Like he can at least defend himself. He can fight. I don't know how strong he is though.
I feel like they definitely have things in place to manage their aging.
Well, you think these guys are older than what they show?
Sounds far-fetched, but I don't think they're going to be decrepit old men. I feel like they're in better physical condition than Garp and Senku.
You know, I'm seeing when they take off their tops here. You're seeing prime bodybuilders though.
Not naturally. I think they have something.
No, but look at his scar though. That tells you something. Look at his scar.
Tells you that he was in the ancient war. 800 years ago. That's what that shows me.
Battle tested.
He was in that shit.
I wouldn't be surprised if they, like you said, they did some next thing to keep their body somehow aging well, something like that.
Yeah, for real.
But look what it says. It says if you go down, it says the big wigs are moving, and I'm just looking at his wigs like this is a funny connection. No. But my nigga Kizaru, I ain't seen this nigga in a long time, fam. Hey, Oda, like, if Oda does these admirals dirty, oh my god, fam. Like, this is the time for him to prove that admirals are strong. You know what I mean? This is the time.
But you know the thing about Kizaru, he's been devalued over the years because people saw him as third.
As third. I didn't even see him as third.
I've always seen him as second. I thought he
was like second.
For me.
Yeah, but I would say the wider fandom see him as third because people have paired him with Sanji
it's not really
for
that
so
deep,
long.
Like I can see why, but I just thought he was second. Like it could literally go either way, really.
I remember there was an anime opening where Sanji clashed Kizaru and Fujitoro was clashing Zoro. And to the Americans on YouTube, that was it. Fujitoro was stronger than Kizaru because he clashed Zoro and my man clashed Sanji.
Like I've been telling you, man, for me, Zoro and Sanji, they're no longer going to fight the admirals because this world war that's coming, Kid and Law, all of them are going to get involved. So I believe Kid and Law are going to take on the admirals, like the evil admirals. You get what I mean? Because obviously they need to live up to that hype of Luffy's.
It's over, fam. Like
I
the
know.
time's done. Like
it's done.
You
fam.
don't need to come to be fighting no one now. Let Sanji and Zoro get them. But to be honest, yeah, isn't it embarrassing for Admiral? Let's be honest. Isn't it embarrassing for Admiral to lose to Sanji, fam?
I thought Sanji was your boy, but
at
not when
point,
it's Pirate King's crew.
At this point.
Not when it's Luffy's crew, though. Like, I could understand if it was another Yonko, but not when it's the Pirate King's crew.
I feel like narratively, yeah, it's only Sanji can only do that narratively at the end arc.
At the very end, yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like Kizaru coming now, he's wiping the floor with Sanji. Because Sanji's not the finished article yet.
No, of course. But that's why it makes sense if it was Kid and Law. If Kid and Law,
yeah, but that's the thing. I don't want them wasted. I don't want them wasted on them two. And I'm a huge Law. I don't really fuck a Kid like that. I'm a huge Law fan, but
I get.
I feel like Law needs to take down like someone like Crocodile or some shit. Like move.
What these lot need to do, they need to take down an Admiral. That's when I'll respect them.
Yeah, I think it needs
but as we all know.
Yeah, but we haven't seen an Admiral defeated, in the story
at the end of the season
by any pirates.
Other than Akainu, like
end of the series, some of them have to go down.
He wasn't defeated, because he was still fighting.
He was, against what's his name, Whitebeard. Like
Whitebeard won the fight, but he wasn't.
Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. I can agree with that. But that's what I'm saying though, because like the thing is with me, like Sanji and Zoro, they defeated King and Queen mid-diff. Like, I don't see how they're gonna fight the Blackbeard pirates, their respective opponents.
I don't think King and Zoro
any more difficulty than the Queen and King fight.
Yeah,
you get what I mean?
For real, because I don't think Blackbeard has anyone stronger than King. Really, it's just because of Shiryu's hype that we just have to say he is. But if you showed me King's introduction and Shiryu's introduction and just their powers and what they can do, I would say King over Shiryu.
No, I would say Shiryu. I would say Shiryu's
I feel like Shiryu is all narrative hype, and if Shiryu wasn't in Blackbeard's crew, I think if Shiryu wasn't in Blackbeard's crew, no one would even care about him. People would look at him like Vista.
The Devil Fruit makes me rate him a lot less.
Me too. But we're yet to see.
You know why I feel like his Devil Fruit is a bit of a waste? Because Van Alga and the rest of them, Katarina Devon, they got some good fruits,
That's good fruits, fam. Powerful.
And he got
an invisible
fruit.
Now that's tricky. Yeah, that's
tricky. It's tricky still.
It just doesn't feel
it's not what we wanted.
It's not what we wanted. We wanted some powerhouse boosted shit.
I
didn't want a devil.
Or nothing. It's just a pure bad man
hacky swordsman.
Exactly. That's it. But I feel like it won't be a contest between Zoro and Shiryu and Sanji against whoever is going to fight. Do you get what I mean?
I don't think they've got an opponent for Sanji that's going to even push Sanji.
But there is a 10th commander, though. There is a 10th commander that's not yet revealed. We know it's not Aokiji, but there's a 10th commander. But either way, they've got.
Oh, is it? I didn't know.
Yeah. There's a commander, a mysterious commander. But either way, the point is, I can't see any of those opponents giving them any difficult fight.
No,
you get what I mean?
I can't. And it's funny because I was watching King of Lightning and Brago's top 30 this year, and just purely only because of the narrative, and because of how they see Blackbeard, they've put Shiryu over so many people and put him a couple places over Zoro, just because he's in Blackbeard's crew, and and Zoro has to fight him.
Yeah, that's the mistake they made. Yeah, that's the mistake they made.
That guy.
Because if you're gonna do that, you have to put Luffy as at least number one. Because you're saying, but like Shiryu, like look who his captain is, but we ain't seen nothing of.
I'm gonna ask a question.
We ain't seen nothing of Shiryu.
Is it a fact that Zoro is fighting Chili? Is that a fact?
It's been foreshadowed, isn't it?
Fam, it's as clear as day, fam. You don't argue with that thing.
It's not a fact.
It's not a fact.
It's not a fact,
clear
but
as day.
neither is nothing's a fact. No fight. The only future fights that's a fact is Luffy and Blackbeard. That's the only fight that's a fact. Even Akainu, people theorize that Sabo's gonna have to fight. The only fight we know is coming for sure is Luffy and Blackbeard. That's the only fight.
Even Luffy and Akainu
that we can say is a fact. Yeah, we know that. But Blackbeard is the only fight that is gonna happen. That's why Shiryu gets so much clout. And the reason why Shiryu gets so much clout is because he's paired with everyone's favorite character. That's actually why. So Shiryu's out here.
The thing is, that's fine, but you've got to balance that with what we've seen. So you can't put Shiryu.
Even that cut.
Well, you got to balance it. I'm just saying you got to balance it. For me, he was he was below Marco and all of them because I ain't seen anything. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah,
I balanced mine. So
I'm just saying that.
But doesn't it look lame that someone who's going to be Zoro's last pirate fight can't even fuck with Marco?
No, for now though, because we ain't seen what he's capable of.
Who do you think is going to be his showcase to make him look cold?
Who? Shiryu?
Yeah,
that's
because the only way
I don't know.
The only way I'm buying any Shiryu stuff is if he gets the better of like Fujitora or some shit. That's what it's going to take.
That's what it is going to take, fam.
if he clashes Fujitora and looks better, okay, then I can buy it. But
even Mihawk, fam, he needs to clash Mihawk and look good.
Yeah, but you know, in my head, I just feel like that's impossible. The way I view them two, it's different. It's different. I don't see how he can even fuck with Mihawk. But he's supposed
to be honest, we don't even know how strong he really is because we haven't actually seen him. Like he was compared to Magellan 3 times, which was ages ago.
He was equal to Blackbeard 2 years ago. Now 2 years after, Blackbeard is a Yonko, and 2 years after Blackbeard is a Yonko, I was expecting Shiryu to at least have, you know, like be closer to Blackbeard than he was. Do you get what I mean?
I don't know how close.
You know why it's hard? You know why it's hard to even rate these guys? Yes, because they don't use haki as well. They don't. Obviously, they use haki, but they don't. They don't care about haki. It seems like. So it's like your Devil Fruit crew, and your Devil Fruit is not offensive. So, and I doubt Shiki's going to be using Ryo. Shiki. I doubt Shiryu's going to be using Ryo. I doubt he's going to be using ACOC.
That's because everything is just for Luffy, fam. Yeah. And when it matters, fam.
It's not really. It's just that it's not.
So think about it, Worth. Yeah, this guy Shiryu, he don't have ACOC. He doesn't have Ryo. He doesn't have an offensive Devil Fruit, and he's not known as a physical powerhouse monster strength guy. So how is he fucking with Zoro? Because all the things I've named, Zoro has and is.
Also, question.
Yeah, because of who his captain is and who we expect him to fight. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, but don't you think that's unfair hype? Like,
no, it's unfair hype, but it is unfair hype.
And you know why it's unfair hype? Because it doesn't trickle down to anyone else in the crew. It's only because people love Zoro that Shiryu gets to be boosted like that. Because when you ask someone about Lafitte, you ask someone about Burgess, they'll tell you they're trash. But Shiryu, who's also shown nothing, he gets that blind. But it's like,
how much of a swordsman is he really? Is he like a swordsman, or is it a guy that just uses his sword like King?
Well, he has a fruit now, so we don't know.
He has to be a swordsman because he's named his sword, isn't it?
Does he?
He has a name for his sword. When he got his sword back, when he came out of the cell, he said something, "I missed you" or some shit, or it's been a while, and then.
No, but the problem is though, he has a Devil Fruit now, so that.
But I feel
impacts on whether you want to call him a pure swordsman or not. Or
he can still be a pure swordsman because his fruit doesn't affect his sword, right?
It does.
I mean, it can, but it's like it doesn't boost it.
It affects his fighting style.
It does, but it doesn't boost his swordsmanship.
Not necessarily, no.
It just makes him a trickier fight. You have to have good haki, but we know that Zoro's Disney. He's gonna have the best haki on the day. He's gonna win the fight anyways. Well, I'm not even looking forward to that fight.
Not anymore.
I feel like Zoro. I think Zoro's stronger than him now. So what's the point?
True. Not based on what we've seen of Zoro, I agree. Because I put Zoro above a lot of commanders. So
Worth, for that fight to even make any sense in terms of the hype it's got. Surely this guy has to have ACOC.
Surely.
But I doubt Oda gives him that. I highly doubt that.
I don't even want to see the fight. I think the fight's going to be dead.
I doubt he even has Conquerors.
He just has to fight someone else.
I'll be honest, I'll be disappointed.
That's why I hate ACOC, because he's rendered characters that don't have... I hate it, John, because think about it. Most characters don't even have Conquerors Haki. So now, the guys with Conquerors Haki are just default stronger than everyone, like it's Dragon Ball Z. It's bullshit. Because think about it, you're telling me that Shiryu is going to be Zoro's biggest fight, but he doesn't even have ACOC. But then someone like Yamato, someone like Law is going to have it. But the guy that's our fighter of the crew's last fight don't have it. That's why he might have to fight Mihawk. He actually might have to fight Mihawk. Because Mihawk is the only guy that if Zoro beats, like Zoro versus Mihawk going into the fight, Mihawk can actually be the favorite. Every other person.
How is this even going to happen? How's the fight going to happen first? Like Blackbeard Zoro first, like Shiryu Zoro, Mihawk Zoro. Like, how is it?
I feel like because Cross Guild are not as wavy as a faction as the Blackbeard Pirates, if they do fight, he would have to beat Mihawk first. And then he would have to hold that title and then have to fight Shiryu and defend it.
But Shiryu will have to be stronger to some degree, at least equal to or slightly stronger than Mihawk. Like, you know how it is.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I don't think Shiryu's close to me. Like, I can't justify him being close to Mihawk. I just can't.
Of course not.
So, and then if he fights Mihawk first, it's going to be underwhelming when we get the Shiryu fight.
Yeah.
So the whole thing.
So the only possibility is that he fights Shiryu first, but in order to fight Shiryu first, the Straw Hats will have to fight the Blackbeard first, if that makes sense.
Ooh.
Do you know what I mean? So it's like,
or he could fight Shiryu first, and then the evil Shanks theory can be true, and then Mihawk eventually clicks up with Shanks.
But which will have to make Mihawk evil, no? Or
that would be so much better.
For the fight to make sense, for the
Mihawk.
Story to make sense, but it wouldn't make sense for the story. For the fight, it makes sense, but for the story, it wouldn't make sense. Suddenly, Mihawk is evil just for the sake of fighting.
Yeah, I feel like it could be done because Mihawk is a great character anyway.
So he's not like he's meant to be good.
Yeah, he's a great character anyway, and he's shady. He's been shady. He's a mysterious guy. He could be mysterious for a reason. Man, I don't know, man. You never know. Shanks might have a grand plan for the One Piece, man.
Yeah, fam. I'm not looking forward to that Zoro fight with Shiryu. So
not
anymore. Anyway. Not as hyped as.
Think about it. The big fight, the big crew, that we're supposed to be coming up against. When we're underwhelmed on paper with Zoro's fight, and for Sanji's fight, we don't even really know who he's fighting.
You have to wait and see because there's quite a lot of them. To be fair.
Who's Sanji fighting?
I don't know. There's quite. I don't even know these man's names. There's quite a lot of them, isn't it?
Van Olga, you've got Sanjuan
Alvaro,
you have
Pizarro,
Pizarro, and all of them lot. Like, so
Vasco Shot and them, man.
All have good names, especially Vasco Shot, fam.
Yeah, I fuck with that guy.
You just don't know who's fighting who, like. Vasco Shot, fam. Vasco Shot could fight Jinbei because there seems to be a theme with water, drinking, like water.
Yeah, he's a fishman as well.
Like he looks like a fishman as well.
Yeah, he's a fishman. Yeah. Oh, he's half.
I think he's only part Fishman.
Yeah, well,
Vasco shot.
He's still got it. He's still Fishman.
Yeah, so we know he must be powerful.
So like, that's the fight for Jimbe, and I'm pretty sure Robin will fight Katarina.
Can I just say something about Robin? Yeah, about the One Piece community. I don't know why everyone thinks she's so strong. I don't understand.
Who?
Everyone thinks Robin is so strong. I don't get it.
Yeah, because of her bounty.
What the fuck?
It's not. It's to be honest, on paper she shouldn't be able to fuck with Katarina Devon, but Yamato didn't join, so it's like, because I feel like that's a good fight. Is Yamato versus Katarina, but
I don't mind like.
But I don't think on paper Robin shouldn't even be fucking with her. But that's who's there.
Even Bonnie, fam, if she joins, that is. I feel like it'll be a good fight. If Bonnie joins, it'll be a good fight as well with Katarina against Bonnie. But with Nico Robin, it's like
she shouldn't be fighting people on that level.
Like,
level
she
6
came
prisoner.
from a level 6, yeah, fam.
Yeah, no,
level
Robin's
6,
not that
fam.
type of girl. She's too classy for that.
Do you know what I mean? So,
hey, where they got this whole thing that Robin is so strong, I don't get it.
It's the bounty, fam. The bounty hype them.
Yeah, but everyone
it's the bounty just because.
Yeah, I think people love
the bounty.
She gets a bit of Zoro Bumlick as
They love her. Like, I like Robin, but not because she's strong, because she's not.
She's alright, man.
Like
she's on that. She's with Frankie and Brooke, innit? That mid
but bro, have you not seen the community? The way they talk about Robin is like she's actually meant to be somebody. She's
like she's the 4th or 5th strongest. Like it's like after Jinbei is her, fam.
Brooke.
Frankie will pack her in.
Frankie will pack her in. Brooke will pack her in.
Frankie and Brooke.
The only reason Chopper won't pack her in is because he's an idiot.
No, but I feel like Chopper could pack her in.
Chopper could if he really wanted
strength,
to.
Of course, yeah.
Chopper could if he really wanted
to. Like, she's not strong at all. Like, yeah, she's got a little bit of skill with her fruit.
Even Nami has a chance with her new powers, Zeus and all of them. Like, you know what I mean? Remember, she beat Khalifa.
Robin, a man might get clutch. You might need to be careful.
Nah, the clutch thing is obviously like it's mad.
Do you know how Robin needs to fight? Yeah, do you remember Netero when he fought the bug guy?
Yeah.
You know when he went into that golden thing that was all slapping and all just breaking man's limbs and shit?
That's like a Japanese thing.
That's what Robin should be using with the hands. And Robin should be doing it with black haki. She should be doing that shit. But she ain't here to fight like that. She's here to be an archaeologist and read her books.
Yeah.
Hey, what time is it, man?
And you're in this thing, I want to go like playing Overwatch in the background.
Yeah, I'm going to bed, man.
Yes, 1 a.m. fam.
Well, so stream ended, yeah?
When he talks.
So stream ended, yeah? First time we're not going on till like 2-3 o'clock.
Yeah, fam.
Yeah, man.
Well, cool.
Obviously, once Kwame could finally get a word in.
Hold tight Chelsea and that,
Rebuild. We signed another player today.
Hey fam, pray for Chelsea.
Fam, pray for the ops. Yeah, we need to pray for you, man. Next season is coming, you man. Fuck.
Or with who? With my man in charge, yeah.
It's not even about my man. We just signed the waviest Congolese youth on earth right now.
Who?
Christopher and Kunku.
Oh, remember the name? Nah, he's way. I even forgot you lot signed him.
Trying to get Casado. What, you think you're gonna get Casado? Yeah.
Fam, any player Arsenal want, they're coming to Stamford Bridge. It's not really a problem. Like them man, their hearts dropping. Once I saw Caicedo, he dropped a statement telling.
Bro, that is so amateur. He's a freshie.
No, you have to do this.
No,
wait, what did he say? What did he say?
He told the Brighton fans, I'm trying to come. I need that bread.
Be the biggest
Don't hate
guy
me.
in Ecuador in history in that.
He said he's trying to be the biggest footballer in Ecuador.
Bro, does he not have an agent? You can't do this straight away. It's only been like a day.
He just changed his agents.
He just changed his agent.
Yeah, fam, George Mendes is dead.
I tell you, his agent is from Ecuador and he's fresh.
Yeah, but he needs to leave. Imagine if Chelsea and Arsenal are trying to throw 100 bags at you a week, yeah, and Brighton are paying you like 20 bags.
Man's saying
of course you're gonna be like, let me
handed a transfer request and just change on the internet, man.
Yeah, but he's trying to do a letter to the fans, yeah, because you know English football, yeah, they're inclined to hate you. If he goes, once he leaves and he goes back, yeah, he still likes the club, he still respects everyone there. He'll step on the pitch and they will shit on him. So he has to come with a calm little statement.
But I can't like the statement to me. It sounds like one African dude who's saying, "Look, I'm trying to play for the biggest club. Just allow me to just let me go."
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. Think about it. He's not a white boy from Brighton.
No,
he don't have that affinity for the club.
He probably don't even speak English.
Yeah. The only reason he's there is because Man United are pussy and they want to spend the money on him. They were the people who even showed me who Man United fans showed me who the player was in the first place. Yeah. So once he comes to Stamford Bridge, it's gonna be beautiful. We stole Man United's right back today. Great stuff. One guy called Malo Gusto.
That dude, what? Like 30-something mil, what? 34 mil?
Something like that. Actually, no, it's 26 mil. Guys always trying to boost our price. Anyway, I see. How they ain't touching no one.
How?
You know who Todd Bowley is? You don't know about Todd? Oh, they don't know about Todd, the chef.
That man not gonna grab it. It's too much, but anyway, we move.
We're building it. That's the thing with Chelsea. We're building a new squad. They said it's a squad overhaul, but everyone hates us. So every day FFP, every day on TalkSport, scattergun. What are Chelsea doing?
You've been banned like twice.
Yeah, under a different board.
Bro,
for different reasons. So people are crying. People are crying because we're signing first team players. The time we were banned, it was because we were signing youth players. But because it's Chelsea, they're just gonna make their own narrative, and we're just evil. Listen. I say to Chelsea fans all the time, don't even explain to these man what's going on, because they don't care about what's going on. They just care about making us look like bad. That's all it comes down to. If Man United or Arsenal had new board members and they told them, squad overhaul, and then the board proceeded to start buying new players for a squad overhaul, it would just make sense to everyone. But when Chelsea's board come out and say squad overhaul and start buying people,
you're lucky you're a Chelsea fan. Crazy, you know the media don't actually care about you.
Scattergun.
You're actually lucky you're a Chelsea fan. Because you know the media don't actually care about Chelsea the way they care about Man United and Arsenal.
Yeah, but it's actually worse because everyone wants us to be shit. So when we're trying to not be shit, they hate us. When we were good, they hated us. When we're bad,
but that's for everyone. When you're good, they hate you.
Nah, because red clubs, they get different. Like, look how you guys cheated against Man City. Chelsea would never get a goal like that. That shit can't happen.
It'll never happen.
And have you watched some of the commentary now that Arsenal are good? These commentators are absolutely in love with this team. They're so happy. Pundits are so happy that Arsenal are good because it's one of their red clubs. They've been waiting on it for years. Do you remember when Liverpool used to be shit?
Yeah.
And then Liverpool started turning elite with Klopp, and the media, they loved it. They loved it. So now that Ten Hag is good,
the media will never love Chelsea.
They never will. So that's why we have to do what Man City do, and what Roman used to do is where we had to be elite to actually stake our claim. And Todd Bowley is bringing us back. Christopher Nkunku up top, João Felix. Oh my days, they're in trouble. Mudryk. Hey, I didn't even know who this guy was.
He's pretty good. He's pretty good.
Fam, the pace.
He's
I never
quick.
seen a white boy run that fast.
Electric.
That boy is gone. And he's actually, unlike Werner, he's got ability. So these man, they're in trouble.
Like, you know when black people are quick in football, they're quick, but the technical ability may not really be there. Like, he's quick.
Have you seen Christopher Nkunku's technical ability?
He's got
oh my days, man. I've rinsed every comp, maybe like 7,000 times.
They shave his head and he becomes shit. So.
Nah, that's the difference. Where these new players we're signing, they don't rely on, high lines. They actually are good footballers. So if they flop, if Nkunku's shit, if all these men come and they're shit, then it's just us, because these guys have actual talent.
Actually,
even Sterling, he excels with big pitches, with high lines, and with ballers all around him. In Kunku, yeah, the guy, if you're playing knockouts, he will still be that guy. So, boy, we're going to the top. Anyway, you, man.
Out now.
Yeah, where's Saint Fifth?
I'm here.
Fam. He dropped out when he started chatting full.
Yeah.
No, he's there. Anyway, you, man, I'm coming. Yeah.
All right, E-mans.